Hey, y'all already know what it is, man. We got a very special guest. Before I let D-Phlo introduce y'all to the very special guest, man, y'all see what's going on. It's them Drop the Jewels boys back again with another one. And we got a very special guest. It's just not a special guest, but it mean a lot to me because he come from where I come from, and y'all know how I feel about people that come from where I come from. It's the mindset. It's the mindset. Talk to me, D-Phlo, man. You looking good? You feeling good?
Ooh, we got Dirt Life. How you doing, bro?
Man, you gotta say that with some authority or something. You sound
We
like a
got Dirt Life
hoe.
in the building.
Man,
I
we
mean,
got
we
third
did a
life, man.
podcast
We gonna do
recently.
that shit one more time, D-Phlo. Hey, y'all see what's going on? We got the Drop the Jewels, boy. We got a very special guest, D-Phlo. Who that is with us?
We got Dirt Life in the building.
What's down with it,
Okay,
fellas?
okay.
Yeah.
Most definitely, man. Let's
you
get
doing,
into
bro?
it.
Oh, I'm doing good, bro. You heard me? Hold
You
it
looking
down.
good, most definitely,
Most
man.
definitely. You already know
Let me
that.
tell you something, man. Before we gotta dig deep, man. And you know, it's important to let the world know, man, what it took to get here. What it took to get here, because it's a process to everything you do.
It was a nice road trip, you heard me?
All right. You had time to think.
I had time to think. I had time to, calculate my thoughts. You hear me? Put things together, you dig? So, and at the end of the day, it took a lot of sacrifices. It took a lot of, understanding the struggle, realizing who I am as a person. You hear me? That's what it took, though.
Also, it took a lot of changing
Yeah,
within.
definitely.
It took a lot of changing within because, see, people don't understand the sacrifice, not just from sacrificing your time to do something, but sacrificing the change within a person. It's very important.
Yeah.
I saw D-Phlo grow over a period of time. He saw me grow over the period of time because it was the sacrifice we made as an individual to change so we could see the sacrifice of the blessings in life. So you got to understand that. Before you're able to receive any blessings, you got to sacrifice the old you to receive the new you. But then you got to stay to the new you when the old you want to come back. I don't think they understand that, D-Phlo. Talk to me.
No, it's very true. You have to. You have to the only way you can become a new you is to let go of the old you. And it's like we all have to go through our challenges. I know you went through a lot. We talked about it, like a lot of things. So he doesn't really know everything that went down. So you serve. How many years did you serve?
14 in the federal.
14
Ooh,
years. So
that was tough,
and
man.
that's a deep story. So we want to get into it. So what happened? What was the altercation that happened?
What brought you to the street?
Because
What brought you to the streets? Because
Yeah,
I know
that's a good
that's
question.
important.
And we'll even go back further than that.
We want to know what brought you to the streets because a lot of young men today, a lot of young kids jump in the streets and don't have no motive to what brought them to the streets. Like when we jumped in the streets, I could give you probably a little bit. When we jump in the streets, we jumped in the streets because we wanted to take care of our family. Now these young kids jump in the streets just to jump in the streets to say they in the streets to do something that don't benefit their family.
Facts. And what really made me jump in the streets, this is a story right here, though. I was like one of the from the hood, top of the line basketball star. So one day we finished up in the gym. So as we was walking back to my grandma's house, you heard me, grandma had the big house where all her kids had stayed in. So I was outside, I was really hanging in the yard. I had the scholarships, you heard me? I had the scholarships and everything. But I had looked through the window and I had seen my mom and she was sleeping on the floor. And when I seen that vision right there, it had done something to me. Like I needed the money right now. Like I needed it now. You know what I'm saying? I understand the process of you going through the NBA thing and, the college such and such, but I couldn't wait for it. Like I felt like I needed it right now because my whole goal was to get mom off that flow. You heard me?
Most definitely. That's tough, man. That's tough. We forced to become a man quicker than we want to become a man. And when you love something, like you say you love something, you forced to do things that you don't want to do at the time. When my daddy went to the feds and did 15 years in the feds, what made me jump in the streets was I saw my mama, I saw us having a lot of things, and I saw the feds taking away the thing. So I felt like, man, if they took it away, I got to find a way to get it back because they stole our happiness. They stole my daddy. So, you try to replace things that people take away, but then it costs you a lot of time too. See, people don't understand that the streets cost you. You might have beat them and got a lot of things out of it, but then the streets gonna come back and get you. And that's what we need to teach today. You can't game from the streets and expect you gonna win. Because it costs so many people lives, it costs so many livelihoods, it costs people that you love at risk. Nowadays, they don't respect your mama. If you do something, they come and kill your mom and your niece, your nephew, your uncle. Back then, it used to just be, I'm gonna catch you.
Right, facts.
It's the streets ain't the same. So I would suggest
Had the code to it.
Yeah, it ain't no code no more.
Had the code to it. You know what he's saying? Like back then, nigga just want to catch you, but now they catching, is whatever. They're gonna disrespect it to the most.
To make you come out there.
Yeah, to make you come out there. It's damn like, a life for a life.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get into a nigga 9 days, like it don't make sense to even just walk away. It just makes sense to whatever's gonna happen. We just make it happen right then and there.
It's crazy. Like I was out in New Orleans because my wife's grandmother died, so we was out there at the funeral. I was just talking to the director, and she was saying that there's more young people like below like 18 or below. I think he said she's like 25 or whatever. More people under 25 dying than people who are old. Like it's just a lot of shootings, a lot of killings going on right now from young people though. Because back in the day, it was like people would fight. It's like it wasn't just about shooting every time. Like, but now it's like nobody's even gonna fight no more. People just go straight to shooting, and I feel like that's a big message, and we talk about all the time about like it's like time to calm down with all the violence and the guns. You know what I'm saying? Like come together. Like we was talking earlier about the song that you was talking about doing. Right. It's like just people coming together. Like that's a powerful
unity
message.
Bring community. Unity
Exactly.
bring community. Unity bring community. But a lot of people gotta understand this too. Because you help somebody, that don't mean it's gonna hurt you. A lot of people think when you help somebody get to a next level, it hurt you. It really benefits you because if you're a solid person and they're a solid person, when you give a ladder to a person, they're going to come back and throw a ladder to you. You got to get out that dog-eat-dog world, or I'm going to charge you for the game or the blessing because I got it. No, don't sell it. Give it. Don't sell it. Give it. Give it for free. That's how you sow into people. See, we fail to realize sowing is one of the biggest blessings. If you help somebody, that's a blessing. If you give to somebody, that's a blessing because that's going to come back. That's how the universe works. But if you going in there with the wrong mindset, you'll never grow. And that's what it say. If you back in the G, you remember, because we old, nigga. We old. We ain't young no more. Shit.
That's a fact.
If you live past 21, 25, that's what Soldier Slim said. Nigga, you a gangster.
You own. That's a fact.
You a gangster.
And it's especially being down there because it's like, it be like hunters.
Them niggas hunt.
It's just like it's like a big forest, like, you know what I'm saying? And if you fuck with a nigga bad, nigga gonna really hunt you down. And
it's very small, bro.
It's very small. Like what you think when you think it's basically like a prison. You really can't hide unless you really take yourself and rule yourself in the state. Then you really can't hide there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's to be the connection of people. That's when the network.
Damn, it's like a prison. I never thought about it like that.
Yeah, it's like a prison.
It is small too.
Yeah, it's
like,
small.
There's not really nowhere you can go. They're gonna.
Yeah. So the best advice to you young niggas, to anybody in the street, get up out the street. Save yourself some time. Save your people some time. Save your people some money. Get up out of that mindset.
But I will say this: like what you said is very valid though. Like when he asked you why you got in the streets, like you had a valid reason, and you said that you had the same reason,
What's up, Danny?
And I get that, So it's right. and so it's not even a judgment on the people right now. If there's somebody out there right now going through these situations, finding their mom, trying to help their mom, that they need to get some more money in the household. Like you said, you could go to the NBA, or you could make music. But if you want to get money now, you got to figure out a way. But it's like you have to understand that like your mom is gonna be hurting way more when you're not there.
Facts, because it's so many ways to get money in the streets nowadays.
Right.
When you trying to do the D-boy thing, like that shit really coming to like a stopping point. You know what I'm saying? You can't hustle the way you used to hustle back in our days.
Right.
You can hustle and be the man. You know what I'm saying? And you can survive and last a long time. But in these days and times, if you be the man, you know what I'm saying?
You dying. You put yourself on the target.
Yeah, you're a target. You know what I'm saying? And you don't got to worry about the niggas coming to get you because the niggas gonna send the people to come get you.
Yeah.
See, that's the difference. You know what I'm saying? You can dodge and, and it was respect then. But see, the respect is at all time low, so, niggas gonna put the peep on you.
Not only that, the police. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to get away with shit now. The way the phones are, like, if you really moving weight and you really gonna make some money that could change your life, man, them police gonna be all on your ass. Like, they got cameras everywhere. It's not like it used to be where you can just get away with shit.
Oh yeah,
It's not even worth it like it used to be. You used to be able to move major weight and still get away with it. But now, I wouldn't even want to.
Man, for any young man out there playing around with the street, get up out of it now. Cause the streets ain't made for nobody. You jump in the streets, you don't leave the streets as you jump in. You leave the streets by getting carried by a hearse, by a police car, by some people. Right. So you got to think about that, man. And that's just being honest with you. I'm talking about it gets to a point where you get more years than a law allows. Man, you 60 years, man.
Facts. You get more years than what you call them people, chomos. You know what a chomo is? Mm-mm. You don't know what a chomo?
Hell no.
All right, that's federal talk, though. Chomo is a molester.
Oh, all right. We just talked about that. We just talked about the molesting, bro. That shit just bothered me, dog.
The only thing, like, when in the federal, the things they do, like, they can't use the computer. Like, they can't get on a computer like regular people. You know what I'm saying? But you can basically distinguish them, like, from everybody else on the compound. And also, like, they really protect them in the system, though. In the feds, they protect them, like, they'll send them to, like, a low. They wouldn't send them to, like, mediums and USPs, right? And they can't go to camps, because you go to the camp, you basically, like, free. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So they can't really have that type of access, like, the computers, even just download music and anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So they can't really have that type of access like the other people have.
Wow. Yeah. And that's how it should be.
Facts.
So let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. With your living up, or your coming up living in a city was like as a child, what did your childhood look like to you on a day-to-day?
My childhood looked like to me, it was like I didn't have that vision, because I was growing up and I still was trying to understand. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to understand who I was. But the people understood and knew my vision better than me. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with the sports, like, they looked at me as like I was supposed to be that type of athlete to come out of the hood. But it was my mindset. You know what I'm saying? The mindset that I had, it didn't have me. I didn't see me coming out the hood. I just seen what I seen every day, like, from the dope dealers, you know what I'm saying? The cluckers, you heard me, just seeing my environment, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody basically never took the time out to really show me what life really meant outside of, you know what I'm saying, out my hood. If I'd have saw what life meant outside my hood, I probably wouldn't be on this podcast today.
It would have made a difference?
It would have made a difference.
But that made you who you are?
And that made me who I am.
So what made you, like, what was it that changed, that happened? Was it getting locked up and getting out and having another opportunity, or?
At the time when I was a juvie, I really didn't care about getting locked up. Like, it was back and forth. Like, I come home 2 weeks, dirty urine, I'm back in there, because I was young. You know what I'm saying? I knew I was coming right back out. I had daylight. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, at the time, in our era, that was like the shit. Yeah. Like, nigga, go to jail, come back home. Facts. Go to jail, come back home. Nigga look at you like, yeah, bitch, you just been back in that. You know what I'm saying? And it's a conversation. Mm-hmm. And that's the type of conversation that we had. It was so small-minded. If I look back at it now, it was so small-minded. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But in and out that bitch, like, as I look back now, I wasted like
years that you can't never get back.
Yeah, I wasted. And that's, and I feel I ain't have no turning point at that time when I was doing it. I never was looking at a turning point. I was just looking at it like, I'm thugging.
Yeah, facts.
I want to know something, man. I got to get a little deeper, man. What make you happy? What make you happy? Who you is as an individual, what make you happy?
That I'm free.
That you're free. So if God came to you and asked you, I could give you one thing, but I gotta take one thing away from you. What would that be?
If you'll give me one thing,
He'll give you one thing, but you gotta sacrifice something to give him.
all you gotta do is give me the opportunity to take care of my people.
And what you willing to give up?
Some of my ways.
Ooh. You know your bad habits. You know your blessings behind your bad habits, huh?
Facts.
So you gotta sacrifice something that you think that you can't change, that God could change, to get what you want God to give you what you desire.
Just take me off the streets.
Let me tell you something. He took you off the street. He took you off the streets. He answered that. Now it's time for you to want to do God work.
Yeah. How's your relationship with God?
I believe.
You believe? How hard do you believe?
Well, I believe heavily.
Okay.
Because if I ain't believe, I wouldn't be in the position that I am now.
Right.
And at the end of the day, like it got a little thing like so well, I just recently when spoke at our church.
Okay.
Like we're trying to really bring the community back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's starting with us now. You know what I'm saying? Like we still honor and respect what the elders did,
Most definitely.
but it's time to be a little more aggressive.
A little more aggressive.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause now the community is being gentrified.
Mm-hmm. Big time.
So basically, when we had spoke at the church, right? Um, we had to take it and go to these new residents, the people that just moved in the community. They got the biggest houses in the community.
Mm.
So it's like either you can trust me knocking on your door and receive the message that I'm gonna give you, or you can treat me like a criminal and not knowing who I am. So only thing I'm doing is come and bring you a blessing so y'all can be a part of the community so we can start recognizing who y'all is and y'all can start recognizing who we
Who he
is.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the process of starting off in building your community.
Mm.
Very important. Very important.
That's a good point.
Very
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is happening a lot in New
Yeah.
Orleans.
Yeah.
Rebuilding the houses, it'd be like a brand new house, but it's still, you know,
You gotta
bringing
be.
in
You
different
can't.
people.
Yeah. You
Mhm.
can't be afraid. See, what people love about me is what Shakeback said earlier. He said, "Man, you look of the people, but you not with the people. You look of the people. Like they look up to you because of the tattoo. You look like them. You look like us. You look like a street dude. But then you bring a different vision. You speaking a word. So a lot of people gonna relate to me because I'm not in the church house with no pastor suit asking for no donation. I'm in the streets where I'm touching them. I'm letting them know it's hope, it's changes, it's growth. Don't let your looks determine where you want to be at in life. Don't let the mistakes that you made affect where you trying to go in life.
And also, don't let the looks let you judge
Facts.
someone else. Because a lot of people judge people on looks.
Oh yeah, I
Just
get
like
judged all
just
the
like what you
time.
were saying with like the gentrification, bringing people together. People will judge, but when they see that you're giving back to the community, you're doing stuff like that. Wow, what's the judgments about? You should never judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, you
You
should.
should never, because like people, you should judge people by their character and their heart,
And their heart.
who they show you that.
But
they
that's
are.
the world we living in, D-Flow. Like
Yeah.
that shit, it's crazy because earlier I was just saying the gym that I go to that I went with in London. Did I tell you the gym I went with London? To the gym is a $300 gym a month.
Yeah.
And we went in downtown Houston. It is nothing but rich white folk. And when they saw three black guys, they was looking like, how can y'all afford this membership? But London them don't look at that like, man. I'm like, man, they looking at us crazy. He said, yeah, they don't know us, but they'll judge us off of the way we look. But then when you get to know us, you'll find out how we able to afford these things. And we need
Facts.
to get away from looking and learning. Stop judging, but asking. Stop trying to think and figure it out by saying, hey, man, how did you get here? Or what it took to get here? Stop looking at her out and start looking at the end. That's why I tell people all the time, a woman could look good, a man could look good on the outside. But it's going to show you who they is on the inside. It's going to determine they type of heart. It's like a new car. If you don't check the fucking motor, your ass going on a road, on the side of the road, even though the outside look good.
And me, like the thing with judging, when I don't like to judge people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga used to always tell me in jail, like, my heart would get me killed.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? Because I don't judge people. People that judge people, I don't trust them.
No, you can't.
Mm.
Can't trust
I like
them, man.
that.
They're a snake.
You're a snake. If you can sit there and judge this person, cause you might be riding in the Benz and this person in a Toyota
Nah,
Corolla.
come on,
You
boy.
know what I'm saying? Like you in a Corolla. If you can judge them, then I know what you'll do behind people's backs, even your own friends. You'll cut through your own friends if you judging motherfuckers. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's when I compare situations like that, that automatically, like if we having a conversation, I hear you judging a person, you just
Red flag.
it's over with for me. Like you lost me. So if you judging motherfucker, they're one of the most disloyal motherfuckers for real.
I like that. That's very true. Like you should never judge nobody because if you're judging somebody else, you're basically telling them that you're better than them. You feel like you're above them.
Facts.
Like your perspective is better than them.
Facts.
It's like if you judge people, you can't learn from people.
Right.
Because you feel like, oh, I already know better. It's like you have to just accept people for what they are, and if they show you that, they're that, and then that's another thing. It's like, no, they showed me that this is what they are. But if you don't really know that person, you feel like you can judge them. There's a lot of relationships that could have changed your life.
Most
a lot of people who could have met, like you could have judged me because I'm white or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
When I met him, I could have judged him. I'm like, man, I ain't going up another white boy, man. I said, hell no.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't judge him. He ain't have no relationship with God. I didn't judge him.
Could have judged me for that.
I didn't judge him for nothing. But I'm gonna tell you something, bro. See, when you got an open heart and a good mindset and understand, everything gonna work for the better. God worked for the better. Me and bro, when I met him and I got an opportunity, he gave me an opportunity. I had 60,000 followers when I met that boy. 60,000. I went to his house. I hit him up at like 4 in the morning. I said, I need to get on a podcast. I went to his house. He hit me back. He said, what? He said, what work for you? He told me a day. I said, nah, I'm training. He said, so this work? I said, yeah. I went home. I kid you not, I went home. I pulled out that Dickie fit. Got a haircut. I told the barber, man, I need the best cut. I'm going to be on a podcast. Big team going to speak. He said, I drank Crown Apple. I said, that's what I love. I get to his house. My mama said, boy, good luck. I said, don't worry about it. I don't need it because I know what God about to do. I get to his house, his doorbell say, what delivery you come to bring? UPS, FedEx? And I said, I come to speak the word of God. I didn't know if he know God or not. That's what I knew.
Facts.
Man, that doorbell, his doorbell was racing, but he wasn't. His doorbell was racing, but he wasn't. Yeah. You ever went to a doorbell and it say,
Like the ring camera.
no,
shit.
the ring camera kept telling me, man, you work for UPS. I said, no, I work for the word of God. He said, FedEx. I said, I work for the word of God. When he opened that door, I said, man, what's up with your doorbell? I said, what's up with your doorbell? He's judging me. He's judging me. So when we went in there, bro, I kid you not, listen to how God worked. We went in there, I told him these words. I said, bro, your doorbell judging me. But we went in there, we had everything set up, and I'm talking. I said, listen, man, we talked about respect. We talked about all type of different things. And when I left out, God told me, I said, bro, we about to be these videos, I said, about to do millions of views. We about to be the biggest. I went to his house. I told him I was going to speak the word of God. After we did the video, I said, man, God, I'm walking out the door, brother. God talked to me. I have a real relationship with Big God. When I was walking out the door, I turned around and told him, I said, listen, man, we about to get millions of views. He said, what? I said, we about to get millions of views. I said, boom. I'm so anxious about the word and the energy and the love and the word I spoke. I called him back the next day. I said, oh, hey, bro, we got to put that shit out. He said, man, bro, we just did it yesterday. I said, bro, come on, man. Get that shit going. He said, bro, work with me. Woo, woo, woo. 2-3 days, we got it out. Nigga, when I tell you, ask that nigga, man, Kevin Gates. I woke up in the morning. Girl was like, what you doing? I said, hey, that's Kevin Gates. He reposted my shit. Deion Sanders, all these different celebrities.
Meek Mill.
Meek Mills, everybody. I said, well, I called him, I said, boy, we got something going. He said, what you want to do? I said, nigga, we need to start a podcast together.
Well, what happened was he was like, let's do another episode.
I said, let's do another episode.
we did another episode.
We
Let
did
It
another
Phlo.
episode
And I was-
on his shit.
And then on the third, and then he's like, let's do another episode. I was like, yeah,
I was trying to run him dry.
We need to go ahead and just do another podcast altogether. That's how Drop the Jewel started.
That's how I dropped the
'Cause I didn't even
Jewel.
know him. That was the day I met him.
Somebody hit me a long time ago and told me, what her name? Ebony and Jew. When he first moved to Houston, I was doing YouTube with Funny Mike. They hit me. They say, you know Flo and Princess? I said, no. They say, you need to do a YouTube video with them. That'll be a good opportunity. I looked at it, I said, man, that's a white boy with a black girl. I said, man, nah. He gonna pay some money? Like, nah, man, you should do it on love. I said, fuck him. 2 years, 3 years. So that to say the timing wasn't right. I could have did that and we would have never got on the same understanding of growing. So when God got his hands in something, he
That's
wouldn't
true.
allow nothing to happen. He wouldn't allow you to do something with a person until he ready for the growth in him, the growth in me. We did the second podcast and then we did the third podcast. He came up with all these different names. Drop the Jewel. Because we used to do this after every episode.
Yeah,
Man,
right.
we
Forgot.
dropping the Jewel.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we did that, bro. And that, bro, I had 60,000 followers. I couldn't gain no more followers for a while. And then we woke up, bro, I was just getting 70,000, 80,000, 90,000. I ran into Trader Truth. Ask that nigga I became his trainer, dog. I became his trainer. He come to train with, I was training that boy. He would come and work out.
But the first time I went there, I was throwing up and
Throwing
shit.
up and
like,
shit. I said, man, if
Yeah.
we got
I
that
was
boy,
already
he ain't
training.
built to get no muscles or nothing.
I was
Right,
training,
right.
but I wasn't training like that.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Right,
I
right,
was
right.
thinking, he come.
Yeah.
That white boy weak as a motherfucker, man. I was thinking about we letting him hit the weights. Man, that motherfucker just hit the ball. We in 205, 300.
Yeah,
Man,
right.
Nah, I had some 45.
He had a little something,
Yeah,
but
yeah, right.
that's how we grew. And,
Right.
and bruh, he came one day, bruh, I just was telling him last night, bruh, we was fucked up, bruh. I swear to God, bruh. This nigga was getting evicted. I was getting evicted. This nigga phone was off. My shit was off. He needed money. I needed money. That nigga sent me money. I sent him money. Bruh. We fucked up.
Nah, that's facts.
But that's
I
how that
swear.
shit work. That's
Yeah.
how that
We
shit
was
work.
fucked up, but we never turned on each other.
No.
When that nigga come by my mama, I swear to God, bro, this is real life facts. When this dude come by my mama, I ain't even gotta be there. He the only white boy at my mama's house. I'm talking about we got steaks and ribs. He talking about he don't eat meat. He a vegetarian. I said, not the fucking day. This New Orleans. Boy, look what they doing. Oh, they come to the door. What's up, D-Phlo? Only white boy come with his wife daughters. They black. So I used to ask, man, it's how I grew in a relationship with him, because he used to tell me, I blow this nigga phone up. He sleep till 1, 2 in the evening. I used to get up at 5 in the morning. And this nigga called me. It's 2, 3 in the evening. I done post 20 times. Ask him.
He already posted 2-3 times. I ain't even collaborate.
He ain't
I'm
collaborate.
asleep.
None of them. He sleep. So he told me one day what really bugged me up, and I said, boy, that white boy something. He said, I'm going to my daughter little ceremony. I said, D-Phlo, because it's hard to understand. I said, D-Phlo, they black. You white. You gonna go over there to that ceremony lady. Say, don't fucking worry about it. So the love and the trust and the thing that he have for black folks, the non-judgment, the relationship, how it grew, to see like you can't fake the funk of not liking black people.
And not to cut you off, that's like when I had my cousin hit you up. When Buff hit you up,
yeah.
right? But I'm gonna show you this here. I'm gonna show you how you say he worked. So boom, we shot out the float. So bam, but me not knowing, I'm thinking, I just seen your name on there. But we searching, me and my girl, we searching for who we can do a podcast with while we was in Atlanta. So we searching, but this how this shit work. They had all these such and such. I said, man, we're gonna go with dude. I never looked at the profile or nothing. I just seen him. I said, we're gonna go with him. So bam, Then I go to the profile. I said, oh shit. I said, man, Team 28 on that bitch. I said, yeah, that's what we fucking with right there. I said, that's the homie. That's the homie right there. That's the homie. So boom, but you wasn't on that. You on dropping of the jewels. So when I say how he work, he's something to flow without you. Man, flow. Listen, we had a whole podcast in the garage. We had a podcast in the garage, dog.
I told you before you did it, you said, I said, listen, I ain't gonna be that big brother. I said, you book Let It Phlo.
Yeah,
I said, but when you do whatever, I'm gonna collab with it.
Yeah,
and I
facts.
I'm gonna show you love. I was in New Orleans doing some shit out there.
You was on, because you told me it went on, you got hit up, booked out there.
Yeah, I was doing the blue, what that is, the blue crawfish.
Yeah, the blue crawfish, yeah, and I was coming this week.
And when the bloke called me, he said, Edmund, he said, I think the dude was expecting you to be here. I said, he was. But I said, I told him, I said, fuck it. Whatever you do with him, send that shit my way, we gonna collab. I said, we can't miss. I said, we can't miss. Whatever he can't do, I got his back. Whatever he need, I got his back. No matter who the fuck go against him.
Then the thing about it was like, I told Flo, we stuck now.
Yeah, I told him.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, cause the energy, his personal. You know what I'm saying? His mindset. I'm telling you, man. Listen, bro. We had the podcast was really in the garage.
Yeah.
We
told me.
We talked for about an hour or two out there. We came in here. We talked again before the cameras went to rolling. We talked in this bitch again for about an hour before we started rolling the camera.
He told me.
And that's what I want to get into too is like the relationship you have with your people. Like, cause we always talk about like having the right circle, having the right people around you, like how to treat people. And it's like, I feel like you had that dead on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, because
we ain't got no circle, bro. It just us. We try to bring people in. They try to turn me and them against each other. All kind of crazy shit.
This is my circle right here.
That's your circle.
Yeah, it's fuck being friendly.
Yeah.
That's my circle. They got these dudes that's committed to this. That's my circle, and I love them to that because, they believe in me more than myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's my motivation. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I was telling you, we got the thing called Therapy Thursday. Therapy Thursday we call it, that's a heat check. We need to see what everybody got going on, what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? We don't just see each other like when we do a show. You know what I'm saying? We see each other like when we're gonna always do is it's 4 weeks in a month, so we're gonna see each other 4 times. If we don't just, so happen to just go out and hang with each other. But Therapy Thursday, that's where we get an understanding with each other, what you got going on. You fucked up, he might have some shit he want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? He might be stressing at home, might be stressing at the job, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's what we utilize that for. You know what I'm saying?
And link up and have that conversation.
Yeah,
that's very important.
That's important. That's important.
Very important because there's so many men deal with things and they don't know how to go about it and they're afraid to talk to people. But if you force them to meet up and be able to speak and let out what they're dealing with, then it's easy, bro. We go as men, bro. We taught to provide and protect.
Fact.
We ain't never talked to provide, protect, and let our feelings out, bro.
Real
talk.
Yeah, real talk.
Man, me and this nigga talk, bro. We be fucked up. He be crying at me. I'm crying at that nigga. I'm like, nigga, we gotta wipe each other tears. That's what brotherhood built on. That's what
it do.
That's what I saw with
no judgment, bro.
Too.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Everybody was, there for each other. It was like a family vibe. You know what I'm saying? Even with meeting y'all, because we was even talking after the podcast for a long time.
Yeah.
Too, you know what I'm saying? Just chopping it.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah, J Sav.
J Sav, like we was talking, like having, definitely he went through a lot of the same things I went through. So I felt a lot of good energy and connection.
Right. I used to hate leaving. When I used to have to leave and we do a podcast, I used to hate leaving niggas with D-Phlo. Because I didn't know if they're going to treat them the same way I treat them or look at them the same way I look at them. And then I said, D-Phlo, you can handle yourself. And he said, man, I can handle myself. And that's what grew on to me trusting people around them to not mistreat them because I don't like nobody to mistreat nobody as a person.
Hey, but I'm going to tell you something. When we sat in here with Flo, within the first 5 minutes, it was already a bind. Cause you know when you dealing with that's how we look at it. Like when we deal with people, that crew I got, we deal with people as man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we've been together for like these dudes. None of us came up with each other. We've been together for like 7 years now. I've been home 8 years and a half. Been together for 7 years. Never had an argument. Never had an argument. Never had a disagreement. You know what I'm saying? Like that's real brothers. Like, cause we understand. See, when you understand the person that you sit next to and the person that's across from you, that build that bond, that build that relationship. You know what I'm saying? That's why we don't come into disagreements. Cause we respect each other as man first. We have an understanding for whatever he have an understanding for. It's not just my understanding and you need to understand my understanding. No, I got my understanding, I'm gonna understand your understanding. Your understanding, you gonna understand. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna go vice versa. That's why we take the journey through life the way that we take it.
And what people need to fail to realize, people need to understand to get to that. Don't always just look at your side.
No,
Look at both sides. Be neutral to both sides and come to a mutual agreement to where you
facts.
both all y'all understand, bro.
C-
But D Flo tell me something, bro. Listen, even if I don't like it, and he tell me something, I know it's for the right.
You gotta look into
I
it.
gotta look into it. I say, you know what? I ain't lift no cold shoulder. I ain't be mad at him. I ain't fuss. I say, you're right. I gotta accept it for what it is. See, when you know a person telling you right and mean good, you gotta accept that
You
shit.
gotta accept it because you know why? It's like a chess game, right? The people that's on the sideline, they see the game better than you see it, and you sitting right there on the board.
Mm,
Mm.
yeah.
Check that out. A motherfucker could see the best moves for you, and he not even sitting at the table.
Yeah. That's
And you'll make that move, and dude be like,
So
right.
that, ooh, yeah, yeah.
damn, he would have did this. Here. They see the moves, but you sitting here, you so focused on the board, till you not analyzing the board. The ones that's with you, they're sitting in the back, but they're analyzing the moves
And not the board.
and not the board. So that's why when he say what he say, that's why you gotta trust the people that's around you. You gotta trust their judgment.
Very true. Because the difference between chess and life is that in chess you can't top nobody. Your homeboy can't be like, "Hey man, you should move the king over here." It's like you have to just realize it on your own. But when you have a circle of people and you actually communicate and you listen to them and believe in what they say, then you're able to make them. They're able to help you guide your moves.
They help you guys your move, cause that's like you got to know how to open a chessboard. Like you know what I'm saying. You got to know how to open the pieces, cause you always want a piece, cause you know you got to protect the queen, right? So you got to see how you can move these pieces, them rooks, them horses, you know, them bishops and stuff. So you got to do like it's countered. So if you ain't really paying attention, you know what I'm saying, you can open that board up and Duke can strike it with 3 moves.
Right. Facts.
And it's it. You got all the pieces on the board, but like I just say, if you got soldiers, you don't know how to use them. You got all the pieces on the board,
Pointless.
it's pointless.
Right. But another thing is though, as important as to have your circle around you, what do you think is even more important than that? Having God with you.
Facts.
Because that's the real guidance. That's
Because
the
you know
real
what?
guidance.
Oh,
I gotta ask you something before you
go.
get into it. I don't want to hurt you, man. D Blow,
So, yeah.
10 seconds. Open your hands up. Open your hands up like this. And I want you to pray to God and tell him everything you thankful for, grateful for, and everything. I want to hear how you pray.
It don't gotta be 10 seconds as long as you want.
Talk to me.
Heavenly Father, I come to you today, and I thank you that I'm grateful to be here today to share my story, to share my testimony on Drop the Jewels. But dear Lord, I'm grateful that I'm here today, that I'm free from incarceration. Dear Lord, I'm grateful that I have a strong mind and I'm focused. I'm grateful that I buried the old me and found the new me. I'm grateful that
That
I'm
you
here,
still have your help.
that I still have my help,
I'm grateful to be able to see, smell,
see, smell, and I'm
stand.
stand, and I'm so grateful to have, this gift to inspire others. so they can understand my journey. Amen.
You grateful for the people in your corner.
Yeah.
You
Grateful for the people in my corner.
You grateful for just to be able to see another day of life because God could have found a way to take you, but He found a way to use you.
That's a fact.
And when He want to use you, He won't take you. And I could tell you these words. Here. I'm gonna be honest with you. You came here with this young lady, and I don't know her, but for a person to come with you and believe in you and see the vision in you, that's a plus. It's hard nowadays to get people on board to see your vision because they focus on their own vision. And you gotta appreciate that. And you gotta give people their flowers. And you know, it's crazy nowadays, bro. That Birkin bag song got motherfuckers on what that is, spin that shit.
You gotta spend that
Yeah,
shit.
they want that.
Scamming ass
Yeah,
niggas.
and all that
Yeah.
shit. Hey, get you one that wants some rolls and something that ain't high. But you got to feel good about the people you allow around you and the people God bring to you.
Get one that would rather you put that down in the house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Or put into an investment as opposed to just spending on something that ain't gonna
Ain't gonna add. Ain't gonna multiply, but only subtract.
And see, that's what I like about my people, like the support that they give me musically. You know, you say about the what you call it, about the spin that shit. They support my music. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's something that they don't like or it's something that's outside of me, they're gonna check me about it, and they'll make me be like, "Dude, that ain't you." Support, cause I heard when y'all was talking about the support.
Yeah, the clips.
Yeah.
That's huge. Like as I saw how they supported you when I was listening to them talking.
Oh
Everybody.
yeah, they been. I know they support it.
It's
But
a
they been
real
blowing my damn message up. Every
support.
time I wake up, I see them commenting. Dirt. I said, all right.
Yeah.
They support the shit out of him.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the people directly in his corner. Like they really have genuine support for you. They want to see you win, and you told me some stories about some of the sacrifices they made to make sure they were able to support. Even homeboy, Jay Sapp, he quit his
Jay Sapp.
You
job.
must love that nigga. That J.
Yeah,
You love that
yeah.
nigga more than me.
Jason.
Hey,
He's one of the best, bro. Like when we did the tour with Gates, he actually quit his job
Be there.
to see
He was
to
his hype
see
man.
to see me win, cause he basically know if he win, if I win,
he went.
he win, we all win.
Yeah.
That's why I go. That's why I go through this shit. That's why I keep my foot on the gas. Like
All the time.
I don't never. When we was talking, you know what I'm saying? I keep my foot on the gas. I never feel like it's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, just like a motherfucker telling a nigga that's 60, 70 years old, he can't be a millionaire. He too old to be a millionaire. How he too old to be a millionaire when he can leave generational wealth to his people?
Like a mud.
So you can never tell me and box me in and tell me that it's too late.
It's never too late, man.
Right.
Until they put you in the grave,
Yeah.
it's never too late. It's never too late, bro. It's never too late.
It's never too late.
Never too
See, the thing is, it's too late for the person that's telling you it's too late.
Because they think
Yeah.
they gave up on themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah, because they gave up on themselves.
And to be honest with you, it's too late if you don't got talent. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
If you're just starting out and you ain't got no talent, but you got talent, bro. When you got
That
talent,
motherfucker could rap.
yeah, you can rap for
I
real. You know
got
what I'm saying?
red on
So it's
police
like
and he can rap.
it'd be
Motherfucker
different if you
got
couldn't
some-
rap.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you the truth, nigga. You look like Style P. That nigga look like Style P. You know who Style P is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
look
nigga
a
like
lot.
Style P.
Yeah,
Timberland
man.
Shorts, Hoochie Daddy shorts, nigga out there talking his shit clean.
Yeah,
But,
man.
but when
Style
you got
P.
talent, like
Yeah.
you gotta use it. Why waste it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you got a message to give it to people, why waste it? Like that's what God gave you.
Hey, to be real with you, bro, I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Like, I inspire a lot of people that I don't know I inspire, and they tell me in certain ways. You know what I'm saying?
That's the
They
most
they they
secret
bring
ass
they
niggas.
they bring it to me. You dig what I'm saying? Cause when I give you my story, and you look at my age bracket, that make them want to go harder. Because I'm not about to let you outdo me. So you should feel the same way about not letting me outdo you. You know what I'm saying? And I know I inspire people. Like what I'm doing, what I do as an underground artist is amazing. It's amazing to me just to see this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, sharing the stages with, Gates, Rob, NLE. I share them stages, you know what I'm saying? Gucci Man, BG, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of them niggas, man.
Both, you know what I'm saying? I did it. I did it with no backup. No voice, nobody voiced nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody had to tell this person such and such or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I did it on my fucking own.
Gotta have that hustle.
You gotta have that hustle. You gotta have that type of mentality. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I am. I'm a dog. I'm a dog in heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm a be my own dog. Like, you dig what I'm saying? I don't need no motherfucker. You can't raise me from a puppet, dog.
You gotta go get it.
Did you
God.
see that happening? Like when you was before you got out, did you see that vision then?
I knew it was gonna happen. When I sat there, I told a nigga, everything I told my people and them when I was in a joint. They told me if I don't do it, I'm in the way. I might as well come back to jail. Cause I talked about that shit so much and I bragged that shit. I said, bro, I don't know when it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I told that nigga Deep Flow that.
Yep.
We used to talk about that earlier, man. Manifestation, man. I told that nigga I'm gonna be the biggest, man.
That's
I'm
what
gonna be
it
the
said right
sickest. Yeah, manifestation. I told that nigga earlier.
Manifestation, mhm.
Man, I told that nigga earlier, man. I told him.
I need my thing too. What you told me already too.
Oh, you need that thing?
Yeah, I need that.
Oh, man, you got it.
That whole little hookup.
Hey, hey, gotta work. You gotta work towards that. I told D Flow, listen, let me tell you something, man. Me and D Flow went, man. I told D Flow, man. Me and this nigga, I swear, listen to our testimony, nigga. Nigga think that we had this shit all together. We didn't. We were fucked up.
Y'all ain't had no mics or nothing.
We have shit, nigga.
Bro, we put our money together to buy that mic.
To buy that mic. Nigga. We didn't have. We had one mic. We had 4 niggas talking on a mic.
You like we had somebody on the show. We had to he had to share the mic with somebody. Yeah.
I called that nigga. I said we can't keep doing that, brother. We can't keep getting out of that. We gotta figure some shit out. I went and got a job. Ask that nigga. I went and got a job, training niggas, job, doing this, doing that. This nigga doing fucking Uber. This nigga doing. Listen, we're really been. This nigga doing Uber and we blowing up. I said, bitch, they gonna kidnap you and they gonna look for me.
People recognize me all the time.
Recognizing him from over the podcast and everything. He said, man, fuck it, we gotta do. We grind for this shit. We put our dedication into this shit. This nigga come to the gym with the fucking bumper in the back of the trunk. I said, why you late? He said, man, I had a wreck. I said, bitch,
I got in 4 car accidents, bro.
This nigga got in 4 car accidents.
5 months.
Listen, 5 months. This nigga called me, said, brother, I need you to pick me up front of fucking therapy. I said, what you going up? He said, man, I gotta get shots. I'm trying to get my paper, my money that they gonna give me from hitting me. Man, I swear, bro, me and this nigga got some history together. He said, come get me. This nigga say, I'm gonna be ready in an hour. I'm waiting 2 hours outside the fucking doctor. So I told the Instagram, I said, y'all pray for D Flow. He going through a procedure, he got his dick clipped. That's what I told him. He got his dick clipped, right? So look, when that bitch come out the surgery, he just had surgery for a wreck, but he didn't get his dick clipped, but he had like shots and shit. Motherfucker come out drooling in a wheelchair, apron around the neck. I said, y'all pray for him. He just got his shit clipped because he can't have no more children. Boy, that boy come out in a wheelchair struggling. And look what I say, y'all. I say, he fucked up. I said, y'all, he made it on safe self prayer. He finally shook back and like woke up, and I told his girl, we were laughing. I said, they say, D Flow, we praying for you. We heard that you got a vasectomy?
Vasectomy.
I told him he got a vasectomy. I said, look, D Flow. He was so fucked up, he couldn't say anything. I said, yeah, tell him, you all right? Man, bro,
I was out.
Listen to what I'm telling you. Every time I used to pick this, every time we hung out or anything, nigga, we drinking. That day, that nigga couldn't drink. He couldn't. I said, bitch, I'm gonna give me a Flo Loco, bitch. You want some? He said, bitch, we used to bust Flo Locos down. We was so
We used to do podcasts with
Flo
four
Loco,
locos.
dog. When we ain't had no money, we used to do Flo Loco, dog. Get us to the business. So niggas don't understand that we grew. We understand. We built. We came. He said he was moving to Atlanta. I said, what the fuck you going to do out there? Broke my heart. I could have said, you know what? Fuck it. I ain't going to do no more podcasts with you. But I said, bitch, I'm going to ride with you because you got to see the vision in other people. You got to trust and believe in other people. You can't just give up because they trying to make it better for themselves. If you fuck with them, you got to fuck with them all the way. You got to see them through their vision too.
Facts.
And when he did that, man, that nigga called me talking about he going to Atlanta. I said, man, fuck you doing, man? You leaving the business. You leaving me. You heard me.
That's the best. That was the best move.
And that was the best move. I told him today on the podcast, I said, I see you glowing. Nigga done got married on me. Nigga done had it.
That's
That's what I'm saying. All the things that
Had a baby.
he had to go through to understand the level of what it was going to take. Because God will reset you to bring you forward. He will reset you to let you see, hey, let me take control so I can bring you up top. See, people fail to realize when God want to do something for you, he'll subtract things before he add things because he got to clean up things that you ain't doing right. He cleaned up a lot of things and added and bought things and bought, man, that nigga a vessel, man. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't never tell a nigga this. Bitch, I can't read or write, but that bitch he can edit them videos, but I can talk. That man,
can't on Drumline.
What? I
Niggas
couldn't
can't
read
read
that. I couldn't read that, but I could
I
play
could
that
beat.
motherfucker. But boy, that motherfucker know. They, man, I used to call him, man, wait, hey, bro, how we gonna edit that video? He said, man, do this, and that. I said, D-Phlo. That's too much. I said, I'm going to come by you so you can do it. I learned now, but shit.
Right.
I didn't know. But when you don't know, he'll bring people in your life to help you.
Fact.
And
But he also taught me a lot.
I'm grateful for him.
Showing me, the relationship with God, becoming more passionate, figuring out where I'm trying to go, figuring out my purpose, understanding my passion, like understanding, like he helped me build my relationship with God, and that's the most important thing anybody can do.
That's just like the same thing with the guys. Like they help me without even saying nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's their presence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like their presence showing up, being there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they ready. You know what I'm saying? They hold themselves accountable and they're gonna be ready. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I say this here, like how I look at this life, this life that I'm in, I look at it like grandma house. You know what grandma house is?
What's that?
I know what grandma house is. Grandma house, like, nigga, that's like the blessing. Like, it's like never, you'll never get the experience. You could never go wrong.
What you learn, what the best thing you'll learn in grandma house though?
Oh, value, morals, loving, loyalty, nigga.
That's it.
That's everything, bro.
That's how I treat this whole situation with us, like grandma house. Cause when you look at it, it's like grandma house. That's where we really learned how to love each other.
Yeah,
How to respect each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like how to know who this person is that's across from you. Like this your cousin for real. That's your uncle for real.
Your third cousin. Grandma used to tell you third cousin.
Yeah,
We
she
used to want to have sex with our third cousin.
She
You
know.
want to have sex with your third cousin?
That's how it was though.
That's what niggas used to be like, man, that's my third cousin, grandma. Grandma said, boy, that's your first cousin.
Yeah.
Boy, the third cousin used to like the first cousin. Boy, you use this real life, this how.
Fit and all that, like, that's facts.
Hey, how you my cousin? Oh, your uncle, mama, sister? I say, you ain't my cousin. Let's go get it. Let's go.
Nah,
You
for
remember?
real.
Hey, I'm
no,
not
for real.
lying.
No,
that's how shit used to be.
That's how
Now
life
it's
is.
different now. But you my cousin.
Right.
I ain't fucking with you. Hey, you my who you know? Uncle John. Who you is, Uncle John? Oh, I'm his niece. All right, you my cousin. Fuck that. Let's go. But that's how it used to be. That's the old mindset.
And that's how you like when you install that grandma and you put it in your life, it should take you a long way. It takes me a long way. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
it took me a long way.
Yeah, that's that's how I learned how to always have.
Grandma always kept a secret that you always told her that she never told your mama. When you needed to tell grandma something to get off your chest, grandma always kept it. She never told nobody. My grandma gave me $1,500 when I was fucked up in New Orleans. She never told my mama. I needed the money to pay a debt of a drug dealer. She never told nobody. My
Wow.
grandma never told nobody.
She gave you the money?
She gave, boy, my grandpa was mad at her. Why the fuck you giving that money? But she gave me the money because she told me. This was my grandma told me before she passed. She said, grandson staff, she said, I know you could be the best father in the world. When you gonna get it together? God waiting on you. And to the day, I went and visited her grave in Houston. And boy, she proud of me because she was praying when I wasn't praying. She saw faith when I gave up. She saw good when I didn't believe. And that's one thing about a grandmother, a praying grandma. Nigga, she used to, man, you know, nigga, you had eggs and rice.
Man, that was the lick, man. That bitch was like noodles, nigga, in a joint.
I don't know what I'm saying. Deep Blood, I don't think Deep
Man,
Blood know what eggs
say,
and rice.
you don't know about them eggs and rice?
Oh, I know eggs and rice.
Say no, listen, eggs and rice, boy, that was that.
Hold on, let me see. This is Deep Blood, you might be a little too young. Nigga, you ever had butter rice?
Come on, man, you playing with me on this podcast?
Nigga, man, come on, you ain't
Nigga,
had no
butter rice,
butter rice and pork chops, nigga, with some
Yeah,
salt
butter
and
rice.
pepper.
That's it, butter rice, man. You that bitch gonna. Nigga, you ever had?
Nigga, I had bologna with peanut butter and jelly, nigga.
Nigga, we used to eat mayonnaise and bread, nigga.
Ooh, mayonnaise, bread, and sugar. That was bad.
I'm saying like them was combinations that you
That-
could
that-
you couldn't miss that shit. Like you hear me? Like
Grandma said, I'm making some eggs and rice and some on bologna meat. I said, ooh, that's grandma, that's steaks. That nigga didn't know what steaks was back in the G, bro. I swear, you ever had, did you know what steaks was in 2000, 98, 90, what, 2000, 2001, 2000? You ever had a steak then? Be honest.
nah,
I ain't never had a steak, D-Flow. I didn't learn steaks, nigga, until I got to probably
like back then, pork chops was steaks.
that was, bitch, you.
That was-
steaks, nigga, for
That was
real.
that was steaks in the hood. Like
Hot sausages, nigga.
yeah, hot sausage sandwich. That was hot sausage sandwich was like 5-star. Like you got a hot sausage with cheese on that bitch. Oh, matter of fact, you know about jeans? Jeans with the roast beef. The roast, look, the roast
I
beef.
got left
Look,
by I got left by the
Flo.
bus station, nigga.
Flo,
Trying to
you
get a
the-
jean
you
po' boy.
Get the roast beef and jeans. You got to hold that bitch
No,
like this.
That nigga, listen, that nigga. Bro, listen.
No, you
This
got the
before
whole-
Flex bus used to go right there by the jeans po' boy. Nigga, when you get a jeans po' boy sandwich, nigga, you gonna wait in the line for about an hour. But when you get that bitch and you coming out of that motherfucker, boy, you got
'Cause the
fucking,
cheese,
you got
listen.
all kind of shit all over.
See when you do this one here, this was gonna strike. This was gonna strike the city when you pull the sit. See this one here? When you get the jeans, the roast beef on bun with the not on bun.
On toast,
on
on
French
French.
with the cheese on it. You got to hold your legs open like this here.
Yes.
Listen.
That
Say,
shit be
listen,
that, boy.
when you eat that bitch, cause the bitch gonna be dripping
Everywhere, boy.
everywhere. If you just eat, if you a rookie, they gonna know. That's when they gonna know you're not from New Orleans.
You gonna have shit all
They
over
gonna
your
know you're
back.
not from New Orleans. If you just grab that motherfucker and just hit that bitch,
Man,
you're
that-
done.
Oh,
Oh,
I,
so you
I did
Basically,
that. I
gotta
did
stand-
that.
Like,
Bruh,
listen,
nigga,
hold
you
up.
gotta open your legs, nigga. That
Hold
shit.
up. You got to hold that bitch like this here. Y'all see me? Look, you got to hold that bitch like this here.
You got it,
You
bro.
got it, cause everything that bitch gonna be hit.
It's gonna be,
dripping.
bro.
That's how vicious
Bro,
that bitch is.
bro, when you get out the bus, jeans po' boy.
Jeans po'
Right
boys.
there, the purple.
They
It was
took-
purple on St. Claude.
Right on St. Claude, right across from the Walgreens.
Right across, bro, listen.
Listen.
Nigga, bro, if they ever bought that shit back and you talking about a hot sausage or roast beef with
Hold up.
mayonnaise, lettuce,
Now
that
you gonna
shit.
do this here. What you know about that Anita's though?
Come on, nigga. Man, what the fuck, nigga? That's nigga.
See,
Boy.
Anita's on 2 Lane. Listen, pack house every night.
Man, that, bro,
Every night.
nigga, that's some real good food. But you
Some
gotta
real-
have some, let me tell you
New
something.
Orleans got the best food, bro.
Let me tell you
No,
something.
that.
Let me tell you.
Hold up.
Watch it. I'm gonna ask this nigga a question. He ain't old enough to know this. When your mama got food stamps, what color was the dollars?
I think there was. Hold up.
What color was the dollar?
I
What
think
color
hold up,
was
hold up, hold up,
fives?
hold up. I know one of them was purple.
No, the dollar was brown.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, the dollar brown. Facts. That's a
The
fact.
$5 was green.
Okay. I never really looked at them though.
You never looked at the dollar when
I knew. No. I knew. You right though. I knew the brown.
Food stamps on card.
No, they ain't give it on
They
cards.
used to give it in booklets.
In
nigga.
booklets, yeah, you get the
Nigga,
booklets.
You used to, boy, if you had booklets of food stamps,
Yeah, like you pull a booklet out.
you was the man, nigga.
It was like you know how you can what they call it like how you take how you go in the corner store and they take your order and they rip the what you call them and you got the number. That's how the food stamps used to be. Yeah, that's how the food
That
stamps
shit
used to
way
be.
back then. Nigga used to spend 50 cents and get a pound of crawfish.
Dang, so if you lost that book,
You was
Oh, you
that
done.
You was that
Oh, you was done.
Done.
Yeah, you was done.
You couldn't track that. You couldn't track that.
Hold up, boy. This another thing though. What you know about two sisters though?
Oh, come on, man.
All right, well, hold up. If you don't go order no food from two sisters, what's one thing that you gonna definitely get out of two sisters? If you don't guess this here, I'm gonna take a smoke break. Then we coming back because I really feel like
Hold on. I never really
You gonna
used
get-
to eat. I
listen.
never really used to eat at Two Sisters though.
it don't matter. You gonna get one thing from out. Them bitches had the best in the city.
I want to say grits.
No,
So talk to me. I never really used
I'ma say
to.
this here.
I
I'ma
never
take-
really used to eat at
I'ma
Two
take
Sisters.
this- I'ma say this
No,
here.
these some real good.
these some real
good
these
food
legendary
places,
spots.
bro.
If you don't order no food from two
Talk to
sisters,
me.
nigga, go and get that lemonade out that bitch. That's a fact.
Hold on,
When you
hold on.
put that
Before
on,
I let this nigga go, hold on. I gotta ask this nigga something. What you know about the nigga? I bring Wingstop
Wingstop?
what's one on Claiborne?
on clip.
Come on, man, stop playing. Go to commercial break. Go to commercial break right quick.
Man, say nigga when you. Let's go, D Flow. Hit him.
So, we talked last time about like what got you into making music. We was talking about your grandma and stuff like, but like, what's the message in your music? Like, what are you trying to tell the world through your music?
Basically, through my music, the music that I make, I try to bring back substance. You know, like well, it's educational. Like you know what I'm saying. Like, you know, I want people to understand. Like, even though I'm talking, I don't like to use the I word. You know what I'm saying. I like to use like we us. You know what I'm saying. That helps it to be more relatable. You know what I'm saying to the audience. Cause you know our culture is basically like bounces really. It's the culture of New Orleans. Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. Like basically like if you're doing bounce, then you got hits.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? You're gonna bring the people in, like, you know what I'm saying? I love it, you hear me? But that's not my thing. Like my thing is I come from like the struggle, like the pain, like I come from the streets. I never came up like, big party and, clubbing and shit like, you know what I'm saying? Like my life was basically the block. You know what I'm saying? Cluckers, jackers, kidnappers, killers, and that was my vision. So what I do is I try to use that and channel it in different ways and decode it. You know what I'm saying? So people can understand what I'm talking about and they can feel a relation and they can rectify it to it like, like I'm talking real business. Cause that is a part of me, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. Because I mean, a lot of the music doesn't have as much substance as it used to. Like back in the day, and I feel like the world needs it right now. The world
Facts.
needs more substance in the music. Like people are listening, people are analyzing, and it's like no, they're not getting it from nobody. At least not nobody who's really making moves or in the industry. Like there's a lot of underground artists, but like if you're trying to make some major moves, it's almost like they just lose the substance in their music. And it's like as you grow as an artist, you don't want to allow that to happen to you. Where it's like, man, I used to have substance, but then when I started, really getting on, then I started just doing, like you said, the bounce music. Because the bounce music is basically like the industry standard, like what you're gonna hear in the radio, like in New Orleans, But it's
Yeah.
like every city has like that type of sound.
That
that
type
they
of sound,
have.
right.
Mhm.
And bounce music is unique.
It is.
It's unique and it's something that'll get you going. You know what I'm saying? In that club vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like you clubbing. Like I like want my music to where like if you riding from California and you really going all the way to like New York, I won't have somewhere you can sit in that bitch and just let it go. Like
without
you know what
having
I'm
to
saying?
switch it, right?
Without having to switch it like Tupac or you know what I'm saying? Like, they giving you something. Nas, Jay, when Jay was reasonable doubt. You know what I'm saying? Like, the
State
Meek Mills
property.
state property, that type of shit. So that's what I be trying to give back and bring back because somewhere, somehow, like the lines got disconnected.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna be what you expect. I'm gonna be who I supposed to be. Like this is me. I'm bringing you into my world. You feel me? My music is for you to come in my world. This is my story. You know what I'm saying? And if you can relate to my story, then it's for you.
Yeah. One thing that, because I'm the same way with my music, and I feel like what I learned was like, I always looked to like the song Hardaway. You know the song Hardaway?
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Hey,
like,
Sean.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that song always stuck out to me because it's a club song, but it's about some real shit, right? He found a way to make a hit, a hook that was catchy.
A
You know,
harder way.
it gets stuck in your head. He has some bars, in the hook, and it's like, but then he was had a flow that could still go in the club, but you could also ride to it and relate to it, and it was still real. And I feel like that is the formula for like having music with substance nowadays. Because Tupac is spit. It might not be a club song, but they'll play it at the club because it's Tupac. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But it's like it wasn't really a club song. You feel me? But nowadays, it's like the sound of music now is like you got to find a way to give them that raw, that real, but
Gimmicks.
yeah, but still have that hook that's catchy.
Right.
Where it's like, okay, that's some real shit, but it's still a hit. It's still
Right.
something that isn't just for the car. Because usually a lot of times when we do like music with substance, it don't really be for the club or the radio. It be
Mm-hmm.
like some shit you ride to.
Mm-hmm.
You smoke a blunt, you ride it. But it's like if you can make them hits that can catch the club or performance, you can perform a performance song that's real, but that bitch hype. It's like the club love that. I mean, the audience loves that shit. I feel
Right.
like that is the formula because that's the same song that a club would like.
Cause see, music, like when I look at it, music have like an identity. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a song called "It's Up There." It bangs. It bangs in the club, but sometimes when like you got to build a relationship with DJs, I understand that.
You do.
And as an upcoming artist, that's something that's like kind of recommended. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I do's that. You know what I'm saying? I done came like DJ 7. You hear me? I rewarded him from like even when I'm not around, like he'll play my music. So you know what I did? I went and brought a Mari watch for him. I gave him a watch. You know what I'm saying? Cause I respect the fact that he do play my music. You know what I'm saying? DJ Ro Black, DJ Joe for show. You know what I'm saying? DJ Rolex. You know what I'm saying? Like DJ Platinum. You know what I'm saying? They play your music. Like, you know what I'm saying? The thing is, as an underground artist, some people just want to be heard. You know what I'm saying? They just want to be heard. Like that's the opportunity. That's like when they say, like what I was telling y'all, like when I was, my dog who gave me my first shot, YM Mogul, he gave me my first shot to perform in an arena. You know what I'm saying? And I loved that was my first time ever. Like it was one of the biggest moments of my career. And you got to pay to play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It
When
costs
you
to be
it,
the
it, it
boss.
it costs to be the boss. So when you pay to play, then sometimes you're gonna be getting paid to play.
Mm-hmm.
You got to know how to reverse the pay to play to get paid to play. You know what I'm saying? So
I like that.
as an underground artist, like you gotta respect it. Like I don't look for a profit. My profit is getting my voice heard. That's my profit when I pay to play. Cause I went to Bloomington, Illinois. They made me feel like a celebrity. My first show was in South Carolina. They loved me. Alabama, they was like, dirt, like, come back to our city. You know what I'm saying? Like when you hear those type of words,
It motivates you.
it motivate. It's motivational. Like I'm about to get ready to go in Cali. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that's big for underground art. When the underground artists realize that your voice is your profit. Not if you putting up 6 bands to get on that stage. You're not making nothing back. Your profit is to get on that stage, get the people your impression. They hear your voice, they hear your music. They start looking you up. Your music start getting played. Now you're getting played in Chicago. Now you're getting played in Miami. You're getting played in New York. You're getting played in Nevada, South Dakota. You know what I'm saying? You're getting played in Cali. That's the profit.
Yeah.
Them 6 bands that you put up there to get on the stage to open up whoever that artist for. You know what I'm saying? Your profit is your voice.
Come from the group.
Come from the growth. It come from the growth because that's what you set out
You
for.
planted a seed. You planted a
planted-
seed. When you plant a seed, invest in yourself. The profit come from the growth. It come from all over the people that seen you to start downloading, you start understanding.
Right.
To,
In the
in
relationship.
a relationship. That's just like with God. If you sow a seed in him, he gonna start showing you profit. He gonna start showing you growth. But order for we said earlier, order for you to grow and you see why you can't grow, you gotta dig in the roots and see what's under the roots, what affecting your leaves from growing. Because leaves would grow, but it would die. But when you grow and you grow in the right way of God, you want it to grow and it's gonna continue to grow. See, when you allow God's hands in your pot, his hands gonna help you grow. His sowing gonna help you grow. People fail to realize that. That's why they say sow within God and watch the profit grow. Sow. But you gotta go dig your leaves out too, because we grow around good flowers, good things.
Facts.
Negativity come around good things to stop your growth. People come around to stop your growth. You gotta be able to weed and understand who mean you good and who don't mean you good.
Facts.
Very
How
true.
hard that is for you to know who mean you good and not mean you good.
It's not hard at all. That's why you got to keep. I look at it. You got to keep your eyes open. You got to understand your energy, and you got to understand the universe. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna weed out everything. Like if you got certain weeds around, if you don't nurture your garden, then your garden gonna eventually die. So that's just like dealing with people. If you don't nurture the people that's around you and know what's around you, they can make you look
Bad.
bad. You know what I'm saying? So you got to treat the people just how you would treat a garden.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how you grow.
Man, I gotta ask you something, man. I see you. I see you came in with something, man. I see you came in with some things, and I gotta dig deep, man. What them things that you came in with? Let me see them, man. Let me pull them out. I need to see them.
That's
Okay, so the goat.
the goat.
What this? What did you get this from, bro? Come
That's
on, bro.
that's the underground coming from my latest album, The Underground Goat, and that's come from from Restyle. Like that's how they look at it. Like the things that I do, it make me a goat. It's being in the underground. Like I set like how you can say this here. I set the tempo. I set things up into where I don't
Boundaries.
I don't I don't I don't I don't take credit. What I do is to open up other artists' eyes, like in how they need to go about. If you serious about what you're doing, like it's being an artist, you have to be able to step out and fake. Like I can go to Alabama first time. I can go to Vegas the first time. I go to Cali. I can go to New York. I can go to Delaware my first time. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't feel. I get known in the unknown. That's my thing.
You
I
get
go
known
get known in the
and
unknown.
unknown. Ooh.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
different. I ain't never heard that. I
Never
get
either.
known and the unknown.
In the
That mean
unknown.
you going there with an understanding to let them know what you stand
Yeah,
for.
what I stand for.
And you gon'
this
they
is-
gonna respect it. What that is, man? Let me see, man.
Another
You
thing.
come with all kind of stuff, bro. Hey,
Yeah.
you how many achievements you got, bro? What is
My main
this?
achievements. That's from the sneaker ball, from my recognition for everything that I done, you know what I'm saying, and the accomplishments that I done made as a underground artist, solo artist, and being able to put myself out there. You know what I'm saying? Like I never stopped since I started.
Damn, man, you got a trophy on, bro. You come with so much, bro.
Yeah.
Man, what this is? This a high school diploma? Huh? Man, hey man, what this is? A high school diploma? Hey bro, come on, bro. You come with everything. What this is, bro?
That's my certificate
Certificate of what?
of appreciation.
Of appreciation.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate what she do for and the way she set out for underground artists to grow. You know
All
what I'm
right.
saying? So she recognized you for what you done and what you continue to do as long as you staying consistent. Like she recognized you for that. You see what I'm saying?
All
And
right.
I didn't bring my other award out.
Man, come on,
Pimpin'.
man. Hey, bro, we ain't got that much.
Listen.
Bro, we ain't got that much room for that many awards, bro.
So
You
look.
came with so many awards.
And you know,
But what's the biggest award that God ever gave you? The biggest award right now that God ever gave you. Through all the trials and tribulations you've been through, what's one of the biggest awards that he gave you?
the biggest award that he gave me, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. He had me here for a purpose. He got me here to like really show people like no matter what you've been through, never stop to where you're trying to go at.
Okay.
And he shows me that like, on a daily basis. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if I ain't believe in him, I wouldn't believe in myself. You know what I'm saying? And it don't stop me. Like he showed me like no matter what you've been through, no 14 years, that don't matter. Being broke, that don't matter. Like not having people to be behind you, that don't matter. He just told me, dog, just never stop believing in what you believe in.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm. The eyes were
Never,
stacked high. That's what I see.
yeah,
The eyes were stacked high. The eyes were stacked against you. But then Big God gave you the strength
he gave me the strength,
to
bro.
beat them all.
And I'm gonna tell
No
you
matter
something.
how many eyes stacked against you, no matter how hard the road looked, no matter how long the vision looked, no matter how long the process take, Big God will give you the strength to beat them all.
To beat them all.
To
Even
beat them
with
all.
even with Pimpin' Ken, you ever heard of Pimpin' Ken?
No, man.
Pimpin' Ken, he a major player, a major dude. I came to Atlanta Hip Hop Awards, got recognized, and he done that. Gave me, he put me in an area to meet a lot of beautiful people. You know what I'm saying? I met, the plug lawyer. It's a lot of people that I came across, you know what I'm saying? And big shout out to my girl, you know what I'm saying, Speedy Roo. She do a lot of things too. You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes. Like Speedy Roo is somebody that me and her have a connection, like a brother and sister connection. Like and when she sees some type of gaps, she'll hit me up so I can fill them in. She gonna shoot what she shoot, but it's up on me to fill it in. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And
She's in Atlanta.
now she in New Orleans.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, but she really then grew, like, you know what I'm saying? She really grew, and the relationship that we got, like, it made me grow too though, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I can give up. I can say fuck it.
Easy.
Easy. You know what I'm saying? But I can't. I'm
You
hungry.
got too much. You got too much to lose.
I got too much to lose, you know what I'm saying? And so I would never say like fuck it.
You gotta
I'm not
keep
gonna
fighting.
say I'm gonna give up. Could never say like
I'm tired.
I'm tired. I can never say I'm wore out. I ain't gonna never say like I'm not about to go get this shit. Even if I touch 10 million, I'm still hungry.
Hungry.
Cause I know they got people out there I gotta feed.
Man, and they never get full.
It's not me feeding people with money.
It's feeding them with the knowledge,
It's feeding them with the knowledge, bro.
with the wisdom.
And what you were saying earlier about like as an independent artist, the importance of investing in yourself. If you want to blow up as an artist and you're not willing to invest in yourself, it's never gonna happen.
Never.
Like there's investments you have to make, and it just depends on the routes you take and what you want to do. But definitely putting yourself on those stages, because the most important thing as an artist is your show. Like if you want to become a major artist, your show got to be crazy. And if you can master that, because it's one thing to do a show in front of like 50 people or 20 people, but when you got a whole massive crowd in front of you,
crowd.
like what you do in that situation determines whether you'll ever be ever be more than just a artist that's just trying to do it. Like if you want to, you got to, and so I agree that what you say, because like a lot of artists, they do the music, they're fire, they're talented, they don't even have their own beats or nothing, but they're talented, but they're not willing to invest in their craft.
You got to invest, bro. Like, cause I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Like, I think what I started, it wasn't too many artists from New Orleans was doing this. Like, they seen what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have nothing. I don't never say nothing like I started this or whatever the case may be. Like, but what I do, and if you see what I'm doing, if it work, just follow through, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to see you grow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Man, they got too much money out here, man. This I can't make all this money. You know what I'm saying? If you see something that's inspiring that I'm doing, man, fuck with that. Cause when nobody listen, they wasn't putting up their money to open up for these artists. Man, I'm taking chances, bro.
Big time.
I'm taking big risks. You know what I'm saying? And I know how to work my moment. Like I'm not just about to be on the stage and I go sit back in the stage like I'm a big dog. Look, man, they don't know who the fuck I am. And them people don't know me.
Hey,
You know what I
gotta
do?
capitalize.
I capitalize and I go do heat checks. Yeah, when I get off that stage, yeah, man, listen, man, I'm a real nigga.
Yeah, you
You
gotta
know what I'm
put your
saying? I'm
face.
not.
You gotta
I'm
put your
putting my
face in front of them.
I'm going to touch all them people, man. I paid for these shirts. Like these shirts I got. I had got some hoodies. I went out there to Houston. I could have been like telling the fans or the audience, whatever, I could have been selling my merch. I ain't even sold my merch, bro, to make no money off it.
Yeah, you gotta put
You
your
see what I'm
face in
saying?
them.
I'm giving that shit away. You feel me? Because this is who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking through the crowd. I ain't tucking no chains. I ain't doing none of that shit, man, because this is me. I'm a real one. Fuck being a real nigga, man. I'm a real one, man.
That's very real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like even if I was that artist to well, I was like
Lil Durk.
a Lil Durk, a Rod Wade, a Gates, you know what I'm saying, an NBA, you know what I'm saying? Man, I'm gonna fuck with them people in that crowd, bro. Cause see, one thing about it, DMX came to the city one time, right? Nigga, they try to follow DMX. Man, don't follow me. I don't need none of that. DMX went to the projects, dog.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I was
yeah.
fucking self, my nigga.
Yeah, yeah. DMX was the real one.
You know what I'm saying? He went to the projects by himself.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cause he knew already, like, not even being from where he was at, the people loved him because he was authentic.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
When you authentic, like, see what you do on social media and all that shit, bro. Like, that's a reflection of your character.
Yeah, and they gonna test you.
They're gonna test you. See, when you talking that raw shit, that gangster
They
shit,
gonna try you.
it's like being in jail.
Yeah.
Nigga do some dry shit, like, you know what I'm saying? To really make you get out there.
And see if you really about that.
Cause you on a gram, you on whatever this shit is or whatever, and you really talking that boop, bop, 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 bop. But you gonna have one nigga be like, man, I'm about to see what's down with that boy. That's really, that's how New Orleans get down.
Yeah.
Like you go to HOD,
Yeah, yeah.
it's a 10-man cell.
I was on Temperament 5.
Temperament 5. I was on Temperament 5
God,
too.
them niggas
Niggas trying to really see what it's in for.
Nigga, they had Rolex. You know what Rolex is, nigga? When you go, no.
Rolex, you don't know that's that band, bro.
Rolex is not the watch, nigga. I'm talking about these red bands.
Bands.
These niggas on attempted murders, and on robbery. I went there with it. Nigga, I had a yellow band. That's a little misdemeanor, a little traffic charge. They made a mistake and put me on the wrong floor. And them niggas had 20 niggas in the cell. And automatic, I know I gotta go to the top bunk. Cause you ain't getting at the bottom or you gotta make some room on the floor. And them niggas already been there. They know they ain't going home, so they ain't got nothing to lose. I went in there, man, nigga had tip jobs from here to here, I swear to God. Just so happened my brother, my baby, my godchild Paran was the T-rep. I'll never forget that. They stopped me on Esplanade for a traffic ticket and sent me to Temperament 5. Made a mistake. And I went in there, all them niggas had Rolex. And they said, man, what you doing here? You in the wrong cell. See, they just put me anywhere because it was over flooded.
Right. They're gonna slam you anyway.
They gonna slam me anywhere. They slammed me in there. I had a V-neck polo on. Niggas say, bro, they wearing V-neck out there. That's how long they ain't been in the world.
Right.
I say, yeah. I had V-neck polo and British G-Nikes. Them red, blue, and white G-Nikes.
Yeah.
Man, I told him, nigga, I was selling so much crack and cocaine and heroin and fentanyl. At this time, they had fentanyl. They had heroin, they had ecstasy, they had
that was
cocaine, and that was popping, and weed.
Yeah.
I had so much of that there. I told the niggas, man, look, just bump my line and let me call somebody, get me out. I bumped the line, they can't got me out. I put money on all them niggas' books. Yeah. Just like that. But that to say, man, that was them old days, and you don't want to live by that no more. You got to get up out of there.
You gotta get up out of there. You know what it really like musically, like when it came to building FBF. You know what influenced me though?
What's that?
I got a partner, my real family. You heard me? 9 million. They call him 9 million DC. A real live nigga, real live one, a real one. When I went to DC and I seen how he had everything set up, everybody, it was a family, bro. And that was something I was looking for. Like I never really had I ain't had that at first until I seen what he had. You do what I'm saying? And when I seen what they had in DC, I brought it back to New Orleans. That's when I started building the empire of FBF. And so happened the universe was just sending me the right people. It's something at J Sab. It's something Up in Smoke. It's something at Scooney. It's something at B Spade. It's something at Clarence. It sent the right people. You dig what I'm saying? And when after I left from DC and I seen that, that's when I started putting everything in motion. Cause DC, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like DC really had a nice influence on the nigga.
Yeah, you ever been to Baltimore?
I passed through Baltimore.
You passed through Baltimore?
Yeah, I passed through Baltimore. Baltimore different too though.
Big time different. Philly,
That
you
bitch
ever been to different?
Man, that bitch say that bitch different.
You ever
I had
been
a
to
partner,
Philly?
I had a partner on in the feds with me from Baltimore. Two, matter of fact, two of them. They different, bro. Their principles,
Way different.
way different. I got a partner named Tech. He from Philly. You heard me?
Different.
Different.
Man,
They
I got
loyalty to a nigga like, you know what I'm saying? Like the interactions
it's big time.
is big time.
Man, I gotta ask you, man, cause man, you so passionate about everything you doing, where you come from, the people God put in your life. Do you have kids?
Yeah, I have children.
How many, if you don't mind me asking? You got 4 kids. What your relationship is with your kids? What you got? Boys, girls?
All hard legs.
Huh?
I got all hard legs, bro.
What is that?
Men.
You got all shit. So you got all boys? Ain't no way. You got all boys?
Oh boy.
That's
That's
insane.
crazy, bro. I got all girls, bro.
Man, that's crazy.
So you one of them old lazy ass niggas.
Nah, I put that business in.
No,
Yo,
no,
bro,
no, no,
I'm
no,
not
no.
about to sit.
Nah, I'm gonna
put
be
that
honest.
big
Look,
dog
look,
in
you
the
know
tail.
what they said, huh?
What?
Come on,
Listen,
man.
this
No,
check it out.
listen to me. I'm talking to you now. I won't know.
All right,
You
so
know what they say? They say men make girls. They say women make boys. So you would land on your
Alright,
your
so-
back.
so-
Getting,
so-
you
so-
would
so-
land on your back.
So look, tell me
She
this
was
out.
putting in that work. You ain't
Alright,
put
so
in that
look.
work.
All right, so look, check this out. One of my children mom was a virgin. I put that work in.
But she must have put it on you more.
No, I put that work in
How you get a boy?
because I was an instructor.
Oh Lord! So you got look. So you got 4 sons, man. What your relationship is like with
It's
them?
beautiful though, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's beautiful. Like, you know what I'm saying? It be like, I be telling them like, you know, like
What's the oldest? What's the oldest?
my oldest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my oldest, the oldest.
How old?
Yeah, he you know, like, yeah.
Damn, man. You know what?
My oldest like 27.
27? All right.
Yeah, and you know, I be trying to instruct them to really be like, use me for example.
Mm-hmm.
Look up to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to tell you. I just try to show you.
Mhm.
But they got their own mind. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? With me being incarcerated, it kind of,
It's
but
times out their life.
I ask him, I be like, look, like how you feel about me being away from you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I try to talk to him to really get a perspective of what they saying. So when it come down to it, like, and when my oldest boy started saying me do these shows, he said it motivated him. Like, you know what I'm saying? And my second, you know what I'm saying? Like, my other boy, they out of town or whatever, you hear me? So I just try to be an example. And that's, them little dudes make me don't want to give up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I keep going, like, because I want to motivate them to be who they need to be. Because, like, at the end of the day, like, being as a black man on some shit, like, we learn shit late.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a partner that do tent, Giovanni. It fucked me up because I seen his son, like, tinting the whole car at 6 years old. Like, I'm trying to figure out how the fuck a 6-year-old know how to tint a car.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And that's all the basis of me and what I'm doing is basically I'm trying to show, like, my sons, like, how not to give up. Like, what I'm trying to show them, like, how to be, motivate yourself, dog. Nobody don't got to motivate you. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, look at me. I ain't no young nigga. Nigga, I'm an old nigga. You know what I'm saying? But, I take, I might be this age, but I knock off 14 years from me being incarcerated.
Mm-hmm.
So that dropped me. I just look at it like that dropped me back and that give me motivation to keep going. So that's what I be basically trying to show them niggas like, dog, like, you don't have to raise yourself, my nigga. I'm going to help you.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 50-50 split. You know what I'm saying? Because, dog, y'all my children. Nigga, I ain't gonna never, like, I don't give a fuck what you doing, homie. But if you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing, then that's when I gotta tell you something. Because at the end of the day, like, you gotta realize, nigga, it's hard out here. And I'm gonna show y'all niggas, like, how to do it. Because they, like, the youngest today, they don't think that niggas like us been around these blocks before. Like, we done been around these blocks 10 times. But, like, they think you ain't been around that bitch yet.
Yeah.
Right. And it's very true about motivating yourself. It's like if you need someone else to motivate you, then you're just waiting. You're just waiting for someone to motivate you. There's always an excuse. You got to go ahead and get it.
Got to.
So
Got
how
to.
was the relation when you got out? That your kids were born before you went in.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were born
So
before you went
so how was the relationship coming out with them?
in. Is you
It
still
was,
working on it? Is you still working to build it stronger? Still working to, like,
I ain't gonna lie though, man. My children love me though, bro.
they love you?
I got a little cousin. Man, shout out to my cousin Piggy. She got a daughter named she got a daughter named Phoenix and Fallon. But Phoenix, I'm gonna show you how this shit work. Phoenix love me to death. Phoenix, my little cousin Phoenix loved me before she even met me. And I just talked to her on the phone from the joint. So that let me know, like, my spiritual impact got an impact. So my kids is the same way. There was youngins like 5 and 6 and shit like that or whatever. You hear me? But it's like they still feel how they feel about me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's love there. You know what I'm saying? Like my oldest son, like he a little different, but I love him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never treat none of them different. Like it ain't no picks and choose when it come down to them. We got a relationship. You hear me? I just don't force things on them. You know what I'm saying? If it's there, it's there. You know what I'm saying? If it's not there, then we can work on it. You hear me? I'm not gonna never like try to force nothing to try to be this and that or whatever. Like we gonna work on that shit.
Thanks.
That's one of the most important things, man. That you keep that door open to continue to keep building that relationship with them young men, your sons, because they need their father figure, and you know enough to lead them, guide them, and protect them. And it's very important, I have daughters. D. Flo have a son, and he have daughters too. But the important thing as fathers is never give up on our children and always be that enforcer. When I met D. Flo, he told me he ain't see his son in a year, 2 years, and his son getting older and stuff. And I told him, we gonna work on that. We gonna pray on that, and I want him to get better with that. We all go through things. We all make bad decisions. It all costs us a lot of things. But as men, we got to be strong enough to accept our wrong, understand where we went wrong, and fix our wrong. And when I told him that, after I told him I want to see his son during the summer, he got his son. He built the relationship. His son came out the room, man. Listen, man. D-Flow son big as hell, boy. I'm talking about boy.
Taller than me.
Yeah, boy, knock D-Flow ass out. I said, hold on, nephew. I'm going to have to do something with you. But you speak life into your boys and to your partners to make
He's 15.
the relationship.
Right.
Yeah, bro. And when I saw him, and I said, all right, nephew. And, and I love that, bro. It's because we didn't have that. We had our father figure, but everybody, it seems to get away when we do the wrong thing.
Yeah,
And
they
what
do.
you said is very important, that they learn from your mistakes. You open to show them. You keep it real with them. You don't hide nothing. You fell short. We all fall short, bruh. And one thing about you is, and one thing about us, accepting your accountability and fixing it with better growth.
You know, I accept it. Like I tell them, like, sometimes,
Do it bother you?
fuck no.
All right.
Nah, it don't. Cause like I open up with my sons, like it's just basically like when I talk to my children, it's just like me talking to my music. You feel me? Like when some people, matter of fact, my cousin, she said this today. Like she would listen to the music when I said, sometimes I want to chill, sometimes I want to smoke, sometimes I want to go back to my old self and snort coke. She was like, I don't see you doing that. Like nobody saw me doing that. But I tell my children that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to sniff coke. Some people don't want to say that, like, as being as rappers because they want to be looked at in a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the rappers got, niggas be having major drug habits.
Big time.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can say, like,
A lot
I
of
had a
niggas.
thing, like, I had a thing for snorting coke. Popping pills, smoking.
That was the
You know what I'm
same
saying?
thing.
Yeah,
If you were
facts, I don't
popping
do that
pills,
shit.
if you were popping pills, you was down there snorting
You was
coke.
damn near snorting coke, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? But-
It was the same thing. It was just the way you was getting it and the way you was doing it and using it.
Right.
If you popping pills, bruh,
You
damn
basically
not
you damn near snorting
bruh.
coke.
Because it used to be cocaine and them ecstasies and them on Adderalls and them different pills. Now they replaced it with fentanyl with a
Because
stronger.
there's not much of a difference between heroin and Percocets.
Nah,
It's
Nah,
like,
it's really not. You hear me? And that's why I say like when you got a love for a person and a certain person see and you have to embrace it. You know how I started. You know how I ain't had to go to no rehab or nothing to stop snorting coke. You know how I stopped snorting coke? I got a cousin named, we called him Leg. We was walking the shells and he had got woof, you know what I'm saying, that I was snorting. Nigga got on my ass like, yeah, the nigga like, yeah, bitch, like, fuck you doing, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, boop out, they ain't, bitch, we don't rock like that. You dig what I'm saying? But when we were talking to Shells, and me being a man, I'm like, dog, you tripping. But the whole time, I'm big old loaded. Man, I'm loaded like a mother. I'm saying, man, this nigga tripping. This nigga blowing my high.
mm-hmm.
But at the same time, but I hear what he's saying, though. So I left that situation, went to my grandma's house. Instead of me, I got a bag. I got, they call it 3 5s now.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I got a half of 7.
That's a habit, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a half of 7. So instead of me taking that 3 5 and rocking that bitch up, I hit that bitch like 2 more times. Boom, boom. I dumped the bag in the grass. But when I dumped that bitch and I look, I said, man, you tripping. Like, man, but it's a whole half of 7. It's like down to $400 you put in the. But my mind was so fucked up because he fucked me up. And that day right there, like, I stopped snorting.
That's the last time. Wow. Yeah, I used to do coke too for a little while. And you know what's crazy? The reason why I quit, bro, was because
You never told me that, motherfucker.
I did.
God damn, man, ain't no motherfucking way.
I did, bro. And you know what's crazy?
That's what I'm saying.
It was
Conversation,
God
bro.
that came to me. I was laying.
You know me then?
No, hell no. This is a long time ago, and I was like on the bed, like I don't know if I thought I was gonna die, bro. And I'm on the bed, and I'm just laying there. I just had this vision, bro. All of a sudden, I feel like I left my body, bro. And it's like I'm just standing in front of somebody, and he's basically telling me like, if you keep doing what you're doing right now,
You gonna die?
you're going to die. And that's just, he says you have two paths right now. Either you just keep doing what you're doing, you're gonna die, or the second path, you got something big that you need to do in your life, but you will not be able to fulfill it if you don't stop.
You know what's crazy? Flo, you can hear them voices.
Yeah.
Nigga, I had snorted so much one night. Me and my partner Buddy was together. I snorted. Listen, dog, I was so loaded. We was under the bridge. I jumped up. Took out running. That nigga jumped up, took out running with me. And we running, he right here. I'm like, say, bitch, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. But nigga like, man, you tripping, bitch, how you can't breathe, but you running 100 miles per hour. But the coke nigga had me so loaded.
God.
So I couldn't, like, I'm tripping. Cause I was so fucking loaded. So I'm like over the roof with it, you heard me? But boom, we run to his grandma's house by Missy Vaughn. I'm like, B, I can't breathe, bitch, I can't breathe. He say, man, B talking like, how the fuck you talking to me right now? Bitch, if you can't breathe, I've been talking for like 5 minutes, but I'm so coked up and I'm loaded. Till like he said, bitch, listen, dog, chill this out. Bitch, you need to cut that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really listen when he told me. But it was ringing in my head because I'm like, dog, like this bitch, like.
Bro, I swear, bro. I sold so much cocaine, dog.
And that's how I got
I sold so
I
much,
had
bro.
so much.
I never used it, but I never forget this day, bro, that I was selling so much cocaine, bro, and I was rocking that shit up, bro, and I never knew that it could really get in your pores when you trying to chop the shit down.
Yeah.
And I put it on a newspaper, dog. And one day, dog, I woke up and I would put a 2 1/4 on a newspaper. Bitch, it looked like soap powder, bitch. They must have gave me some bullshit. That shit had spikes and holes and shit. Bro, I chopped that shit up,
But
bro.
you don't want to put it on
Listen, I know because it dissolved, but it dissolved and it cut it. Man, I had cut it with my hands. I was so sick. Nigga, I went to the hospital. I went to Tulane University. And when I went there, they said, hey, me and Aisha, they said, you using cocaine? Aisha said, what the fuck they talking about? I said, baby, I was cutting it with my hand. I had hurry up, and what really made me understand, I had got a thing of milk. Where you know that food trucks be out by the hospital?
Yeah.
I got a thing of milk. And when I took the milk, I shook back. And when I shook back, she said, let's get the fuck up out of here. They think you a cokehead. I said, no, we got him out of there. But that milk will shake you back.
It will.
That milk
I'll
shake
tell
you
you
back,
what.
though. Like, yeah.
I never knew cutting it with and ever since then,
Yeah.
I started wearing a mask and gloves. I started serving to these niggas. I swear to God, I was serving the 89ers. It was the A1 and 9 boy came together and became the 89 boys. That's when Brother and Merle and them niggas from out the that's Feed the People, brother.
Yeah.
I was hustling with them niggas when they was coming to Harris Casino and them vets and shit, bro.
Bro, the first time I ever did it, I'm just sitting there on the game, and my mom walks up to me. She says, I want to show you something. She brings me in the bathroom in her room. She has a line of coke on the fucking bathroom counter. And that's the first time I ever did coke. Now, I only did it for like probably 3 or 4 months. I was on probation. Couldn't smoke. So I was like, hey, I probably, maybe like 5, 6, I don't really know, but it was a short time. But when I did it, shit, you know what I mean? Like, my mom's introducing to me. I'm doing it with them. And it's like, that's how I got into it. But I will say this, I don't regret it. Let me tell you why I don't regret it. Because I would do coke and read the Bible, bro. It's like I read the whole Bible. It's like that's the type of shit I was on. And by doing that, I feel like it's crazy, but I wasn't really big into God. That's how I met God, was through that. And it was like, that's how I built my relationship. So it's like, it's a crazy thing to say, but I feel like it opens your mind in a certain way. But I don't suggest people to do it. You know what I mean? It's definitely a
Fuck
bad
no,
thing.
don't do it.
It's a horrible thing to do.
No.
But I'll just say, for me, I don't regret that part
That shit
of my
was a
life.
long time ago.
Yeah, it
you
was
gotta
a long-
understand, we
like-
old
like-
fucking go. Man,
I
the
don't do
people
that
ain't
shit
put
no
no
more.
cocaine, man.
Like,
That's just
yeah,
that
what
real
you-
cocaine, bro.
No
That
real cocaine, like,
this,
right.
This shit nah, this not cocaine.
Yeah, like what you saying?
You go ahead and hit that shit. Your ass going straight to
Yeah, you out of here.
You going straight to the grave
Yeah,
because
you
they
wanna-
put
you wanna
fentanyl.
get some
yeah,
fentanyl?
you gonna see some people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cause like what
It's
you say,
different, bro.
it's different. Like
bro.
Very
Like,
I don't.
true.
That's why I see. I'm so glad. I don't really regret me doing that shit. You hear me? Like, cause it showed me something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it made me understand. Like, yeah, if you do this, you're on this type of time. You do this, you're on this type. I'll be losing myself. You know what I'm saying? Like coke, pills. You know what I'm saying? Weed, alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Like, then if I probably wouldn't experience it, I probably would be fucked up with it right now.
right now, yeah.
Because that's the
'Cause you
thing.
taking
get
pills.
that money. It's
Yeah.
like just imagine being like never doing anything, just being completely sober, and then you
See-
get around these celebrities, these rich people, and these
Yeah.
rappers. They doing that shit.
all they
And
do.
you
You know
don't
what I'm saying?
know
Like,
not, not to
facts.
do it, and now you got money. Ooh,
Like you got money, cause like if you would be fucking with it now, cause you can't. Me personally, I wouldn't trust a damn nigga selling me a
Oh
pill.
no, not even nigga, not even weed, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the fuck. Like
Not
look, check
even
this out.
weed, nigga. You better
No.
go to the dispensary.
Cause like you don't know what you up against.
right. There's
Ain't
no
nobody
idea.
loyal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Nobody.
you got motherfuckers be like, dude just overdose on some fit. You see what I'm saying? You niggas said, man, I want what dude just went out on. That's how real this shit is now.
Crazy.
He want what dude just went out on. Dude just died over there.
What he got? That shit strong.
But he telling he gonna come to he gonna put a statement in the air and say, man, I want what that boy just had. Who you got that from?
I want that.
So niggas willing to die behind
yeah, they
that high.
they dying. They
Very true.
dying. They dying, bro. They dying.
But here's the reality. Like once you start loving yourself enough,
You'll never do it.
you don't want that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when you don't have God, when you don't love yourself, when you don't have your purpose, you don't know your passion, you don't have know where you're trying to go in life. That's why people do that shit. And like, there's rich people who get on, I feel like because there's so much to deal with. There's so much pressure.
They
But
running
that's
from what they
they're
doing.
running from it, but that's not the answer. They might have to do like a bunch of shows and they feel like they got to be awake and they got to have energy. There's other ways to do it because that shit will tear you down.
A lot of
That
niggas-
shit,
a
the
lot of
addiction
people-
on that shit is crazy. Like when you do that shit and like you're trying to go to sleep and it's like it's the next day, you want it, keep doing it. There's not many things in life that you like the next day you're like I gotta do that shit again. And that's a problem because this shit is not, it's counterproductive to what you're trying
It's
to do.
cut. Cause see, I say this here. I started understanding myself. You know what I mean? So when I started understanding myself, I started understanding life.
Yeah.
So once I started understanding life, now I understand my reason. You know what I'm saying? So now when I understand my reason, I know my purpose.
You have to
Yeah.
understand.
The
What is
reason.
the
And what's the reason?
So my reason is I'm here for a reason. I'm here for a purpose. So it's like I know I'm here for all of that, and I have to share that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I know my purpose is for me to inspire people, and that's a fact. And I'm doing a fucking good job right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't got all them followers. I don't give. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, Flo, I don't give a fuck about no views. I don't care about none of that shit. Like, cause guess what? You got some of the realest niggas see you. But some niggas just don't, they not gonna hit that like button.
Yeah.
You got some of the realest people see you, but then will hit that comment.
Mm-hmm.
You got some of the realest females, they don't want to, I'm gonna share this here. I got females that they'll love to post a nigga.
Mm-hmm.
They'll love to post me, like, they'll love to comment. They'll love to do this here. But the reason being is that the type of hype that I got, type of nigga that I am, they wouldn't even do it. Cause it's confrontation. She might have, oh man, such and such. Nigga might call up, be like, how you know that nigga there?
Mm,
You know what I'm saying?
very true.
She supporting me. I might not even know her like that. You know what I'm saying? It just, sometimes it's like what he'll do. You'll do. It's like you might have them type of what you call them, like them things, what he do. Mama, I'm here for a reason, such and such. they can post that.
Yeah.
But
I don't be knowing.
some motherfuckers don't want to post it because it's gonna be a conflict.
Mm-hmm.
Why you can't show love to a nigga? Bring it back. I'm just gonna say it like this. Why you can't show? Why a motherfucker just can't show love to you, post you, and don't get a phone call? If a female posts, how you know you bored? But
Yeah,
you and that nigga fucking?
yeah, that's quick. That's
You
quick.
know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
people wanna support you and share. But this the thing though. But this why niggas do that, cause they feel like they're bitching on reach of a nigga.
Mm-hmm.
But
That you could touch them.
yeah, that you can touch them.
I see.
But this the thing though. It might be a money bag, it might be an NBA, it might be a little dirt or whatever. But you niggas ain't gonna say nothing about when they post them niggas. But guess what? They can come to the concert, and if your bitch bad enough,
Yeah, take.
and if nigga gonna take that bitch. If your bitch bad enough and she can get backstage or such and such, nigga gonna get your bitch.
But now, so I want to get in. So you was earlier talking about like your purpose is to inspire others, and it's like, what is your message to the people? Like, how can you inspire the people? Like, what if you could say something to the world right now? How would you inspire them? What would you say?
To be authentic, be yourself, believe in your craft, and always have like confidence in what you do. Like, cause when they don't believe in you, you got to believe in yourself. Cause if you worrying about how they perceive you, you're not gonna be yourself. You know what I'm saying? But when you yourself and you don't have like no worries about who you are, when you know who you are, you know what I'm saying? You know what your purpose is. It ain't about what they think, how they look at you or whatever, whatever. People is gonna respect authenticity. The way you talk, the way you deliver. Most importantly, it's the way you carry yourself. And that will gonna make people believe in you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 1,000%. Like you have to be yourself. Like you're right about that. Your authentic self. Like we were saying earlier. Like the only way that you can be the person that God wants you to be is to be your authentic self. But the problem is people don't want to be their self. They don't love who they are. They want to be somebody else. They want to live somebody else's life because it looks better than their life. But you don't understand like what they had to go through to live that life. Ain't no like if somebody got success, they had to go through a lot of shit to get to there. And you don't and like you to fill those shoes, you think it's easy, but the only way that you can truly be the successful person you want to be is to be yourself 100%. And you hear it from everybody. People say it, but it's like, oh, just be yourself. But it's like, bro, I'm telling you, that is like the cheat code. Like, stop trying to. You spend so many years being somebody else, and then when you finally be yourself, that's when you finally find happiness in life. Like you're like fulfillment.
You're gonna find happiness. Like, it's like with me, coming home after 14 years, leaving the streets as a youngster, coming back as an older nigga. They figure I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing. You don't make the rules over here. I make the rules. You know what I'm saying? Like when I say I'm gonna go out here and get it, I'm not giving up on my dreams. You don't give up on your dreams. I'm not trying to use my sons. I'm not gonna be the type to use my sons to try to force them to be like this. Cause if I force them to be like this, then I'm trying to live my dreams through them. So they can't be who they want to be because I want them to be who I need them to be. And I'm trying to make them be who I who I need to be or who I
Thought I
wanted to
should
be
be.
or who I thought I should be. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not about to do that shit. They gonna be who they wanna be,
And I'm gonna be who I want to
and
be.
I'm gonna be who I wanna be. I'm not gonna use my children to really like try to live my
To
dream.
make up, to
I'm
make
not.
up
I'm
my
not.
life. To
Yeah, to make up my life. I'm gonna make
what
up my
I
life
shoulda
through.
did
You know what I'm saying? What
for
I should have
myself.
did. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to live. I'm not about to let them. You know what I'm saying? Suffer. And then you go to disliking your own
Yeah,
because you want them to be who you want, who you think you should be within them.
yeah,
Because you feel like you're the older version, they're the younger version.
yeah. And when
Nah.
people try to live through their kids
Yeah.
for the mistakes that they made. They try to make their kids be what they should have been, and they use their kids for example. And you gotta let your kids be what they want to be. If you still got the mindset and continue to got the strength to want to be what you want to be, then you gotta go ahead and do it, and it start within you. So it's
Facts.
very important, you know. But man, listen, man, you came with so many testimonies, so many trials and tribulations. You told us so many bags. You came with the goat. Y'all see it. He came with the trophy. Y'all see it. And he came with the high school diploma. Y'all see it, man. Listen, man, it ain't no more room for what he came with, right? If
Right.
y'all don't know who he is, then y'all gonna know what he is because he came with so many certificates.
I came with so many, man. Like,
So hold on now. If God came right now, this I want to know before we end this. If God came with a contract in front of you with the label and said, I got what you asked for, what you desire, what you put in the work for, what you feel a contract should have, what you desire, what your what you want, what you feel you worked it of. Cause now I know you don't feel I want you to know what your work ethic like to say what you worked it up. Cause people be wanting shit that they worked at that ain't even compared to. People want millions and they ain't even put in thousands of work ethic. So I want to know what you feel in your heart that your work ethic brought to your contract.
my work ethic is like that bitch really. It's unexplainable. My work ethic is like I'm worth so much to that bitch really don't have a price on it. If God gave me a contract right now,
Right now. I'm gonna put the goat right here, cause I want to see how this nigga really go. Go ahead, talk to me. I'm gonna put the goat right here. Y'all see it? This is the nigga first trophy. The nigga came with 12 trophies. That nigga took over my fucking table. I got the goat on my head, nigga. Tell him what you worked it.
my work, what I'm worth is,
Come on.
it's like my work don't have a number.
Your contract, nigga, right now. What your
My con
contract wanna be?
my contract is like what you call that word? It's internal.
Inspector
My contract is internal, bro.
internal.
Like it's internal. Like it don't have a certain type of special. It's not specified. It's not such and such a. It's not like I would never like say my contract is worth 2 million, 5 million, 10 million, because I feel like I'm
It's
forever.
impeccable.
It's impeccable. I'm forever.
Ooh. So all right. So that I put the goat on my head, nigga. Let me see if I got enough room for the trophy. Now the nigga got a trophy. Y'all see what's going on? We getting up. The next thing gonna be the high school diploma. So right now, nigga, if somebody came and said, I want you to open up for me, and I want you to open up, and I love your work. What one person you'll love to open up for?
Oh man, that's a fact. I can't even.
One person that you will love to open up for. Your
Dead or
favorite.
if they're dead or alive, they gotta be alive.
Dead. I
Oh,
mean alive, alive,
oh, alive.
alive, right now.
I
Hurry
gotta,
up,
I
nigga,
got, I got,
before the
I got.
trophy
I ain't
fall
lying.
out.
I gotta keep it all the way gangster, bro. It's gonna be Gates. You hear me?
Ooh, now listen. I got the trophy on me now, nigga. I'm coming with the high school diploma. All right. Right now, what it's gonna take for you to sign to a label? Right now. In front of your face.
What is it gonna take for me to sign?
Right now.
Loyalty, understanding,
Money.
and no, 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 no. If I gotta sign for money, then I'm not. I'm not. If I gotta sign for money, I don't rap. I don't rap for the money.
All right.
I rap for
Value.
the value of me.
All right.
Cause money will put you in a position to it'll limit. Like if I'm rapping for money, I'm gonna limit myself.
Okay.
So if I'm rapping for a purpose,
Mm-hmm.
then I know one thing: I'm unlimited.
Ooh. So
I'm
money
unlimited.
can't buy you.
Nah, fuck no.
All right. Y'all see what's going on. Y'all
Yeah,
see
you see, yeah.
a nigga right now holding a gold on his head, a trophy on his shoulder, and a high school diploma in his hand. The nigga Dirt Life from New
Yeah,
Orleans, from
yeah.
Louisiana. One of the original, one of the most filthiest nigga came out clean. Did 14 years and came out to understand his purpose, his passion. The nigga who made 4 kids, the one who laid on his back, the one who ain't laid a dick down. I'm just fucking with you, man. I'm just fucking with you. Nah, man, y'all already know what it is, man. Shout out to my boy Dirk like
Yeah.
But I got one more question.
Go
though.
ahead,
So,
hurry up, D-Flow,
yeah,
because the
before we
nigga
run out
ain't
of
laying no
time.
dick down. Hurry up.
So we was talking about it earlier about like going on tour with Kevin Gates. You know, when you're doing like shows, you know, with different people, like especially when you're opening up for people, like they bring a different crowd than what you're usually
Facts.
used to. You know, when it's like when you go in the clubs, there's a certain type of songs that are gonna hit, but it's like when you're doing those types of arena or those types of shows that when you know, especially with Kevin Gates, he's bringing, like you said, white
Different
people,
genres, yeah.
Indian
Walks of life.
Indians, different walks of life. That'll make you have to change your music. So it's like, how did that make you change your music?
It made me change my music. It made me like I had to reconstruct because I took it to the point where I was trying to be so hood and be committed to the hood shit. You know what I'm saying? When it's like it's a lot of hoods, but it's a lot of people that don't know about the hoods, but they want to understand the hoods. But it's a way that you have to deliver the message to make them understand the hood if they've never been a part of the hood.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the same way, like the way that like I listen to homie. That's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I like the deliverance and the transitions that he take them through. You know what I'm saying? So me seeing them that type of crowd out there, it made me go back to the drawing board. I got to be different. I can't just
You
be.
can't be boxed in.
I can't.
Be
You.
boxed in.
He that crowd there made me know that
You
I
can't
couldn't be boxed in.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Cause if I'm boxed in,
You limited.
I'm limited.
Right. Which means your
So
audience is limited.
I can't be scared. I can't like me as an artist. I'm not a rapper. I'm an artist. It's a difference between a rapper and an artist.
It's a big difference.
You know what
It
I'm saying?
is?
A
I ain't
rapper.
never know that.
Yeah, a rapper is somebody that just me personally. A rapper is just somebody following the trends. He want to follow the trends. If this person hot, you're gonna have 1,000 niggas trying to be like this person to be hot. See, an artist is like a Picasso. Like he gonna paint a picture.
Creator.
Oh, it is?
He a true creator. Like you know what I'm saying. When you're an artist, like you really you paint pictures. You drawing shit. Like you know what I'm saying. See,
What he's saying is like when you rapping, like you can visualize it in your head. Like when you're hearing the song, you can really visualize it.
visualize it.
Oh,
Like when someone's
Like-
just rapping, it's just like you can turn
Like-
up to it, but it's not really painting no picture.
It's not
Alright.
painting a picture. See, a rapper can just be a rapper, right? But see, an artist, as he make a song, he make the video at the same time as he making a song. See, a rapper can't make. That's why you got some niggas that be talking about busting a nigga head. He can talk about walking down on something. He can talk about such and such, but he got a video with a pool party. That's a rapper. You done bust 10 niggas' heads. You done walk down on him. You done set that bitch on top of his head like a fitted cap. You think what I'm saying?
In the
But
lyrics.
your video is at a pool party.
All right.
Yeah, it's not a true creator.
You're not a true creator. You know what I'm saying? An artist, like
Think about J. Cole, Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Like the people who are true artists. Like when
What
you
about
listen-
Kendrick Lamar?
Kendrick Lamar?
All right, all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really be listening to music, man. D-Flow, man, that nigga came and told me he do everything. D-Flow, a artist, he a writer, he a producer, he a photographer. He's
got it all in
this
there.
nigga got so much.
got it all in there.
I ain't know this nigga had all that shit.
So this is the thing, right? When I did this here, this called, we got 4 minutes on that. So look, when I did this here, it's called No Mentions. That's the name of the song called No Mentions. I basically did this for the underground artists, right? So when I did the video was basically just how the song went. It was like, like, why you don't mention me when you be talking about rap dudes? Why you don't post my shit like I give a fuck about them views? Why you don't play my music in the club for my name to get a buzz? Where the interviews at, podcast when reaching out. Did one for no rap cap, but bitch, I'm no rap cap. I talk about dope and getting money. That's my motivation. Sitting sideline, gossiping to get your blind side. Did some court cases. FBF came and turned it up. Anytime this mic in my hand, bitch, I'ma burn it up. California Wi-Fi. Nigga, I'm a live wire. Check my arteries. This shit is a part of me. Know some local rap artists. All they need is a chance. But the gatekeeping. Don't want to see a nigga advance. What I say, I mean it. This the fucking shit I was dreaming. Hear the crowd screaming. Word for word like they wrote my shit. Being overlooked for shows when getting booked it. But I still got the whip game. Magical how I whip it. I'm seasoned with this rap shit. Fall from a rookie. Nigga ain't give me shit. Everything, nigga, I took it. I'm lethal with this mic like a lethal injection. What you mean, nigga? I did it on my own without promotions. Without them posting, DJs when spinning my shit. I still made it in the industry, bitch. I'm a big dog. Did it for my niggas off the block who believed in dirt. Did it for my niggas in the casket under the dirt. I stayed consistent. How the fuck I ain't being mentioned? See, they don't be understanding that part. I stayed consistent. A lot of niggas can't do that. How the fuck I ain't being mentioned with these jink ass fucking promoters? These niggas water whip like Coke when it's mixed with the soda. I mean my bag off the streets hand in hand with that Yoda. I stood on that fucking business like nigga, I told you. No mentions.
Well, nigga, you just mentioned you stood on that block with that soda. Y'all see what's going on, man. I did hand in hand, but we ain't doing hand in hand. We doing blessing to blessing, opportunity to grow, to wisdom, to knowledge, to power, to what it is. Man, listen, man. We got Dirt Life in the building. Before we let him go, we got 2-3 more minutes. I want to say this, man. I've been running. Head on, nigga.
Go ahead again. Go ahead, say it again.
I've been running.
I've been on the streets ducking. I've been hustling sun up to sundown. I know the way from front of town to back of town. I'm in the streets, I'ma hold it down. But I bring it back. It's Team 28, it's fitness.
I can't do nothing but thank God.
Cause God is his witness.
I had to overcome every trials and tribulation.
Cause I know the tribulation is the stipulations.
And it made me overcome and become a better man.
But when you talking from motivation.
Because I understand.
You understand because you know the witness that you was facing.
Dead in jail if I didn't change.
You didn't change, but when you changed, did you gain?
I gained a lot. The prayers of God and the growth and understand my past don't make me become a better man.
But you became a better man because you know why. You understand.
We ain't got nothing else to say.
See what I'm talking about?
That was fire though. That was fire though. Go with it.
Most definitely.